me, Renmar, here with Mirko and Brigida. And now it's time. I just realized something which I told you behind the scenes. Because of the win of Mythic Seal, one of these two teams behind us will have to go through the lower bracket. And it looks like they might, I'm going to have to double check if they will have to face off against SRG. But they're going to be the same state as the defending champions, SRG.
Hello.
Oh man, this lower bracket, I mean, we knew Group A was going to be brutal. But this is so
What's up,
brutal.
what's up?
Yeah, I think
What's up? Yo, what's
the
up?
winner
I'm just checking out some stuff.
the
dude.
loser of this match will actually have to go up against Virtus Pro or Corinthians.
They're correct,
So
yes.
they'll be able to avoid SRG, but it's weird. It's weird seeing these teams like SRG and one of these two teams go down to the lower bracket.
Yeah, but now,
Yo, what's
I
up?
mean,
Yo,
these
what's
teams
up?
are still in the upper bracket. In Team Liquid, Oheb himself mentioned in the opening bumper of our show that we already know who's going to be winning MSC 2025. He didn't say it was going to be them, but you know, it was his face. You already know. They're one of the favorites to win this tournament. Team Liquid are going to be going into this with a star-studded lineup. A lineup that majority of them has won world championships, multiple MPL championships. By the way, that's the GOAT Carl Teasy. Resurgence in the Sansan duo, a new duo born, Baby Cakes, Oheb and Carl Teasy, who, by the way, Oheb is also a world champion in his own right.
Yeah, so a whole lot of world champions here for TL. Rig,
Yep.
what do you think about them?
I think I'm most excited to see these guys, the Sansan duo, because I feel like it was in this exact same meta wherein their connection was established or was introduced, because it was all those aggressive XP laners coupled with burst mages which allowed them to really perform the way they did back then, and we're not too far from that kind of meta now. So I feel like this is another
Attendance
way for
check.
us
What's
to
up?
see
What's
if
good?
it
What's
is
good?
indeed
Hello,
TLPH's meta, because that's
is
what a lot of
Kelsey
people
Jasper J?
believe
Hello?
is right now.
Yeah, and
Attendance
it's not
check.
just a jungle
Okay,
meta
mga
wherein
tol.
you're required to both be able to equally
So,
play assassin
naka-stream
and
relay
fighter.
tayo ngayon,
It's more
guys.
of
So,
just like for
ibig
Carl
sabihin,
Teasy, hey, I can still focus on just running
ay,
assassins,
kailangan ko palang
but if
tanggalin
ever if I can, you know, my
Dito ako
Akai
ilalagay
friends
ito.
are still very dependable in this current meta. It's more of like a second option.
Oo, nawalan ako ng
tanky
net.
fighter jungler.
Legit.
So, that's why Team Liquid
Tataka
right now,
ako,
there's a lot
parang
of people
nakakatawa
discussing
nga
that
kasi
this meta
parang
is built
kinakausap ko si
for
Marky.
them.
Parang, uy,
On the other side,
tingin ko,
Onyx has
nagre-review
seen a
pa ako,
resurgence in
ano pa ako.
Indonesia. Finally, the Kings
Nire-replay ko
are
kasi.
again.
Tapos parang,
Lucky
yung pala,
has
ano na.
definitely stepped
Wala
up
na pala ako net.
alongside, well, Kyrie has always
Kinakausap
been
ko si
there, but
Marky.
Severo
Tapos,
in the goal
yun,
lane
wala
has
na
been a
pala. Anyways.
fantastic revelation for the squad.
Soundcheck muna tayo mga boss. Ayan, soundcheck. Check, sabihin nyo kung okay ba yung tunog ng stream and everything. And, tapos naka-stream relay pala ako ngayon. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin nun, at least synchronized na yung sa dalawang apps, red and black app ng stream natin. At hindi na ako madedelay kahit anong mangyari. Problem is, hindi ako pwedeng mag-replay. So baka pag mag-analyze tayo, gagawa ko na lang ng paraan. Pero sa ngayon, eto na yun. Parang, eto na yung pinaka-live na pwede kong gawin. Kumaga, makakasabay na tayo sa live. Di ko trip yung revamp graph.
I have to agree with that. So Vero does
Kaya
feel
natalo
like
rin.
he's been that guy.
Wala. Yun talaga, di tayo kasama. It is what it is. Tutulong pa rin tayo kahit anong mangyari.
We saw them play, and I know there has been a conversation of him being the X factor, but I kind of have my eyes on Sans right now as well, because like even for previous matchups, even for other teams, I feel like a lot of our focal points have been on mid or EXP, as you've mentioned.
This is a clash of champions. Because here's a bit of a fun fact for you. Since MPL Philippines and Indonesia Season 13, only 2 organizations have won the championship. These two, Team Liquid and Onyx. So Team Liquid won it in Season 13.
Kailangan ng 2 ano tayo.
And MPL ID
Dalawang,
Season 14.
dalawang...
And the inverse of the other. And it features the matchup between
Wala ako sa team pa yaman.
what is
Dalawang ano
arguably
tayo.
considered two of the
Different
faces
platforms na.
of the game. The GOAT Carl Teasy and the Sky King Kyrie.
Ang kulit nga. Wala. The very sad thing here is Kalapkatigang ay nagpe-prepare na para sa... Ito, legit na to. Nagpe-prepare talaga sila for next season. So, in fact, nagte-training sila. Si Marky nagkaroon lang ng extra time kahapon kaya nakasingit. Pero most of the people na lagi ko kasama ay busy talaga. Dahil na weekdays ngayon eh.
MSC 2023
Ayun.
Onyx beat Echo as well.
So,
But
that's the sad reality. We'll try. Hello, Stain. So, ngayon, sound check tayo.
This could be a determining factor.
Red up and black up, let me know kung okay yung tunog sa inyo. Okay ba yung in-game sound at okay ba tong mic ko? Ayan, sound check muna tayo.
Look for that MSC 2025
Sabihin nyo na agad
available.
kung goods.
20% off all throughout this event. It's only available for a limited
Salamat,
time
Del.
on
Ayun,
August
clear. Clear na
7th.
clear.
So
Okay.
if you want your hands on that Nathan skin, it's a fantastic looking skin, by the way. Very
Ito
worth
na.
it. Although it's very difficult to play
Sino sa
Nathan
tingin
right
nyo?
now,
Ito
but if
na,
you make it work,
ang
I mean,
bakbakan.
it works out. It's really good. But there are also really great goodies to get.
So
You
sa
can get
ngayon,
Avatar
sa
Border,
drafting ng
which
dalawang
features
teams,
MSC
sobrang
2025, and,
importante
those are
ng
limited, and
Eason
those
Chin.
usually
Eason Chin
only
pa rin
come back
pagkagawa
when
nito
the
for
next
sure.
MSC
Prediction ko
is
dito,
back. So go ahead and
hirap.
purchase that pass. Now, I think
Wala
it's,
eh. Trabaho muna, sarili ko muna ang pipiliin ko.
I'm just imagining like a setup battle against JP and
Could be,
Kiboy.
Kiboy.
Bro, Sans versus Sanji with the mechanical. Ooh, it's like across each position, you could imagine just a crazy battle between the opposing forces.
Yeah,
It's
honestly,
crazy.
that's true. Because even when you mentioned that Carl, if ever he doesn't want to go utility now, he still can go for his Fredrins and Akai's. That's
Exactly.
true. But the way he's played the first series, at least, it does really feel like it's Assassin Carl TZ back
Yan.
again. Because I feel like
Kamusta
there has
naman?
been
Wala,
some
masakit
sort
pa
of
rin,
hesitation,
maga pa rin.
especially in previous MPL seasons.
Pero
when it
ngayon,
comes to
ang
using
maganda,
his
Ox naman,
assassins.
Ox naman sa Red
But
Nice.
now that doesn't seem to
Ano,
be the case at
ano
all.
ba, paano ba, ano bang, ang maganda dito kasi, no matter what happens, we're gonna see a really good fight. So, yep. So, kung maalala ninyo dun sa previous series ng Onyx, nag-struggle with Fovius ang Onyx. So this might be just baka ibigay na yung Fovius CC yung kunin ng Onyx Indonesia dito. Tsaka yung Farsa, obviously. Tapos, dito na ata tayo makakita ng kakaibang mga picks between the two teams. But for the case of TL of Team Liquid, tingin ko magiging standard pa rin to. Like, if pag makuha nila yung Arlot, if they get the shot at Eason Chin, tingin ko both teams naman, Eason Chin pa rin ang ipaprioritize. So I think this is a Eason Chin priority kind of matchup. And then, you'll expect Baksha as well as the priority. Yeah. Oh, and in this particular scenario, because of Keyboy, we want to see Badang and Cho. Yeah.
Kalau gameplay mereka ya agresif, mainnya agresif banget lah. Dari
lower bracket. No, this is upper bracket
kita
actually.
Nggak bisa bikin mistake yang kayak
Actually.
CFU kemarin yang miss di early game yang bikin mereka snowball lah. Soalnya
Lancelot, yes, mga ganun Lancelot priority. I'm not worried for Onyx. What I'm really worried, I'm not worried for Onyx for Area 77, but right now, and you can clip me here, because I believe that there will be a bracket shift after the second round. Right? I think there will be a bracket swap. It might be third round or fourth round. I cannot remember. I will have to research that again. But what that means is, if Onyx PH wins against Series 77, which I think that I'm confident that they should win that, what might end up happening is they might face a team from this group. So the loser of this matchup might face against Onyx PH or somewhere along those lines, which kind of makes me scared because that's either an early TLPH versus Onyx PH laglagan portion or elimination match, or Onyx ID versus Onyx PH. That's the only concern that I have. I wish that will not happen though. Okay, Arlot man, here we go. Let's try to predict the picks. Let's try to predict the picks.
In game 1 against CFU. So yeah, TLPH better when it comes to punishing those little mistakes. Wow.
Again, guys, I'm on stream relay, so I cannot go back. But this is the most. I believe this is like the most live that I can get because it's direct. This stream relay is directly from the source from EWC. Yisun Shin first pick, right? Okay. So we go Farsa without the Kimi. Farsa Cho. CC. Wow. Okay. Yeah, of course we skip the Phobius.
Wow, that's interesting. I mean,
Okay, so CC Farsa or CC
but there are a lot of heroes actually open.
CC
such as the
Farsa, alright.
I was just about to say it.
This will mean
And now it's
Baksha is
Sans who
open
gets his
and
hands on that,
Uranus, but I
Zeke,
believe
I
TLPH will
wonder
just go for the
if
Baksha
he'll
this time.
ever
They
actually
might go for the
consider
Uranus,
that, because
but
no
they might just go for
Sanji.
Phobius, honestly, because of how
his
Sanford likes to
playstyle differs
play
a
making
bit.
heroes. With Uranus,
And when you look
although
at how
I'm sure that
mid laners
Sanford can
have
play
been
it, but
using the
that
Zigzag,
he might not be that
it's-
comfortable with the
it can be
Uranus.
aggressive, but it looks
There's
overall
already
defensive.
because he wants to
But it's
utilize heroes that
fun.
have
Here, though, yeah.
ways to go
So
in, like
that's why
engage
it's-
heroes, like
Onyx,
stuns,
they
for
will always
example.
go Farsa when it's left open, right? And that's why they've already banned
I
out
can
Juicing and
I
the
wanted
Kimi.
to
They were
speak in
forcing
full
TLPH to
Tagalog,
make a
but
trade, whether
there are
we go
international
Farsa, we pick up
viewers.
the Yisun. Oh wow, this is a tanky
Whoa.
lineup with the
TLPH has the
But
biggest chance, I believe. All right.
It's weirdly enough not
We can still go
flexible
Cho
in
here
any
for
way.
Onyx.
Usually
Yeah.
you see the Baksha and you're like, all right, 3 lanes.
But
you pick up the Phobia so early.
What might
as
what
well
if we
here,
do pick up the
and
Cho?
with the
Maybe the
Yisun too, that it makes everyone
Lancelot
know
will be banned
where
by
they're going.
TLPH. So
Both
this is
teams
either
have
Lancelot or
gone
Cho
different
for
routes
Onyx
of
PH, I
putting
believe.
priority at
The
center
good thing
of
about the
map
Cho
in
is
the
that
EXP
yeah,
lane,
there you go.
with Team Liquid
Keyboy
picking up
special,
on
Farsa Cho,
Rogue,
very good
Cho,
combo,
Basha,
very strong in the
while
mid
it's
lane.
Keyboy
Also
who's gonna be ending up
does
with a
not
Rogue,
really care
Cho, one of
that
his
much about the
signature picks,
initiations from
and,
the 3 heroes of
Sanford has been a
TLPH. Yeah.
beast on the Phobius.
Medyo delay
Although I
na.
do have
This
Phobius
is
season 15,
this is a
which is why
stream
it
relay,
makes
so I
sense that
can't
he's
do
gonna be going
anything.
up against the CC of
Sadly.
Onyx that, again, I
Alright,
love how just
this
in
is the best
first
that I
3
can
picks
do.
alone,
Yeah.
you see
I
how
cannot do
well
anything.
they know
I
each
cannot
other, and
like
there
move
even
anything here.
stands the possibility that Sanji might
TLPH
go
will just ban
Canada.
Lancelot,
Oh, man.
I believe.
3 mid lane bans. I think this will continue with
Yep, there you go.
4. Actually, I don't know.
Then we
Do they
ban
the
Selena
Valorant?
I mean,
or
we did say the mid laners are going to be the focal point, but I didn't expect it to be this much of a focal point.
Bro, at this point,
Valentine.
if you
Oh,
want
Harris.
crazy, if you
They're
want
quick
crazy-
Oh, we will
yeah,
we'll go
they're very
Granger.
quick. They know each other so. And
I hope
instantly
Onyx
a Harris
picks up a
ban.
different
Yeah, the
like
Varus are so
assassin,
fast.
something
Yeah, is
weird
it too
like
much to ask? Hey Sanji, just whip out a Gush and
Ling or even Amon,
Also,
which or
Assassin's ban on the
Amon,
left.
which
Mage
has
is banned on
been
the right.
Ah,
kind of
what are they making Kyrie
like
use?
under the
They have
radar.
already the Cho Farsa, great combo. in the-
Amon for the jungle.
Selena for
I
TLPH
know Omwawa must be
against the
singing,
Farsa.
jumping, so happy here. He's been preaching about the Amon ever since the patch
And
drop.
because
He's like,
without the
"Guys,
Hierarchy,
come
he
on,
can go
give
for the
my boy
Granger
Amon a
now.
chance."
But
And I'm like,
obviously there's
Omwawa,
Irithel for Onyx
no,
still. So
stop. That's in your rankings, man.
He was in the
man, I should not
unused
have.
Yeah.
chart we had earlier.
That's one less of the unused heroes.
Yeah.
There you go. The Amon
That's
makes
just
his
game 1.
debut.
But yeah,
And up against this
Irithel
counter,
for
technically
TLPH I
you
think
don't
might be
have
better,
dashes, so
but
you're
he might
not
just go for
really going to
Granger
be
because there's no
fully
Harith
beaten down
anyways.
by the
You don't want to
Phobius,
go
but this
Moskov
tanky
because
lineup
that will mean that they
is
are so
scary for the
greedy.
Amon.
It's
Like,
like
you're good
it's
against
like
squishies,
one shot.
against Yisun Shin,
Of
sure.
course. Masha Gold.
Plus Selena now even
For T-
harder
okay,
to get
there
these
you
targets and a
go.
Granger
But
to
then
feel
again, if there's the
things
Granger, there's always Irithel
in
for
the
Onyx.
draft. TLPH, this is a great composition. Just playing pure front to back with the 2 carries.
And they have a
Oh,
chance for
shout out
potential
to Tagalog,
outplays and
sorry.
surprising
What did they say in
initiations
Tagalog?
through the Selena.
Tagalog.
Onyx, what's their last pick going to be for the gold lane?
It's a
It's
very-
a
Marquis is still
Fast
busy.
response.
He's
Yeah, and it's
he's
it's just a
training
Pharaoh
actually.
comfort
Marquis is
pick
training
too
right
as
now.
well. He's tried in
That's the
previous
reason why he's not
international
here.
tournaments.
So
With that hero, one of the fastest drafts we've
It's been
seen.
so-
although I
All
did
MSC long.
when I said
Goes to
I
show how well they know each other. Again, it's Team Liquid and it's Onyx.
I can't
Best
reveal
of
anything from
3.
our
Winner
trainings
goes
from
to
both teams,
knockouts.
but I do know that Amon has been under the radar.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
honestly
here we
thought
go. Welcome
the
to
first
the
team
match
that I
of
thought
the
will
day.
pick up
This
the Amon was
is the
actually
moment
Rora
we've all been
Turkey.
waiting for, let's be
Not
honest.
because of
Even
scrim
day
results or
2, I
whatsoever,
was getting
but
questions everywhere saying,
they
"Mirko,
already
are
picked
you gonna
Amon
cast
up
the TLPH?" I'm like,
way,
"Yes,
way
it's
before.
tomorrow,
Remember
though."
M5, even
But
I
we
think
are here
M4
finally.
can
Go
even
and
probably
cast
remember
your votes in the
M4
comment
or maybe
section down below in the
or maybe
live
there was
chat.
an
Is it
MSC that they picked up
TLPH
Amon.
or
And
Onyx
also
ID that will
for
make it to the
for
knockout
Team
stage
Flash, not
first?
NIP
They
Flash,
had
for
an
Hades.
entire day
I thought
to
that
prepare
those
for
two,
this match, Mirko.
TNZ
I'm
as well
pretty
as
sure
Hades,
they've
those two
also
junglers will be the
prepared
first
way,
ones
way
to
back.
pick up Amon because I
And
think it's a
that
very strong
draft
hero right now.
Was a
Especially up
testament to
against
just how
Season Chin.
familiar they
So,
indeed are with each other. I'd say
It
the most
took us
unfamiliar
3 days
we
before this
are
hero is
with
revealed.
in this game would be how the Amon would play out, because it's the first time
Kinsey
we'll be
Zamon
seeing
main,
it
that's
in
right.
a while. But if
Amon
it's
can
just
stop
really
YSS.
pure burst damage and finding targets, then I
In
think
this
it is gonna
particular,
be pretty
yeah,
reliable
he actually
combo
can because
picks.
there's a one-shot
Early
potential.
game. Wow. What? Almost
And
taking OHEB
this
down,
is
almost
why I
first
pick up the
blood, and
far
OHEB
side.
still
Even when there's
sticks
Selena on
to the
opposite
flicker,
end, and
doesn't
then
wanna
you think like,
utilize it.
yeah,
Take
you're
as
scared of the
well
arrow
here.
whatsoever,
It does
but
seem like for
because you
TL, they'll be
outspeed
happy
the
with
Selena
this.
in the mid lane, especially with a
Seeing
Cho that can
emblems
also
come
help
in
clear
as
the
well
mid
for
lane,
both of
you
these
can actually
teams.
visit some
Another
parts
pull
of the
yourself
map way
together.
easier.
This time in
And you
the
can
hands of
actually like
Sans. The
take out
mid laners
this
have been
Ranger whatsoever.
picking
Look
it
at
up
them. Look at
pretty
Farsight and the
often
Cho. What they're
so
doing is just to
far
clear out the
today.
lanes very
So
quickly,
that's
and then
gonna be a lot
they'll
more
transfer to
flickers
another
for
spot.
Sans, and I feel like that
Maybe
it
even
suits his
contest
playstyle
this
so well. Because, like, this is the type
Lee
of
Sin
Farsight that
Baksha,
just
which also is
literally
very strong.
uses
They're
the
very
flicker
fast when it comes to
aggressively whenever
jungling.
he wants to.
However, Amon is naturally
JP
fast though, even when
being pulled
Amon from
low
Kyrie
and
is
now
just,
half HP. So
you know,
still
he's
a
playing it
very
solo right
not so
now.
quiet game
Gonna
after
be,
all.
oh,
First
okay,
blood.
never mind.
And
Sanji
Sanji
though.
picks it up against Sans. Yeah, okay, that's a rivalry between these two already. It does seem. Oh, another arrow!
Yeah,
Sanji!
nice.
Sanji?
Thanks.
Sanji has landed
Marquis
two
is training.
consecutive
That's
important abyssal
right now.
arrows.
They have
That's
have
why for
training
me,
right now.
I'm not a fan of the Amon. Low mobility up against something
So,
like a
wait,
Selena like
chat,
this. The Farsa shouldn't
let me know, how do we
well,
properly
when
pronounce
he's in Wings by
Amon?
Wings, I
Is
guess,
it
but yeah,
Yeah.
very
Amon?
vulnerable
Is
to
it
abyssal
Amon
arrows
or is
from
it
Team Liquid.
Amon?
You know how
Amon.
good Sanji
Amon.
is, Sanford zoning Keyboy away. This should be a
Yeah, this is
free one.
TLPH.
Might be
They do have
actually
the
a kill
advantage in
too.
the early
Keyboy
game.
respects it. Oh, Wings by Wings from Sans. So
They have
that's why
to
he
secure
went
all
for
the
yourself
buffs
together,
here.
Brigida.
Yeah.
Sans knows just how deadly
But
Sanji can be.
I
and they've
think
literally
what
won
I'm
out
really
the
scared
early game
about
through Mr. Sanji.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be torn
this
between
composition
the
for
Purify
Team
or the
Liquid.
Flicker, but
Okay, wait,
It just
sorry.
happened.
I got distracted. Anyway, what I'm really scared about
Okay, he
is
did- he
this
did-
backshot
it
plus
was
the Lee
just
Sin
the-
Shin
oh my
combo
lord.
because it's very
it was just
fast
the
when it comes to like
invisible armor
jungling,
all
and
this
you're
time,
gonna
but
see
yeah,
like
so far,
Arteezy.
even with the
All he
amount of
needed was a
weight
little
on
bit of a launch
Indo
pad in the early
has
stages of the
through
game,
the
and now he's
Farsa
way
intro,
faster.
It's interesting to see Team Liquid actually gain control of it. I mean, those
Thank you,
were
Island Beast.
pickoffs after
You know what?
pickoffs
I
too, and
really
now we're
enjoyed
seeing
my
the
recent
rotations come in,
podcasts.
even though
And I
we
have
expect
another one
fast
coming
rotations
up.
as well from them.
I should be uploading
just-
it today.
You're always
And
on your toes, knowing that
it's
Team
weird
Liquid has the early
because
game, and I feel
usually
like
when I do my
even
podcast,
Savannah
the interesting
pointed this
ones
out
are the
before
ones
we
with
headed into
famous
this match,
people.
you
But so far, the
cannot
past
give them
4
the
podcasts
lead
that I've
because
had
their
with
team just
Hans,
doesn't let
with
go of that lead.
Renmar, with Carl and
But it's
Shinbu,
not like
they
were
have been
giving
great.
the
And
lead.
there's
It's
this like
Sanji forcing the lead out of Onyx.
4
And,
episodic
you know, sometimes you just can't help
podcast
it
that
when
I've did
an
in the
abyssal
the
arrow
past
lands
week
twice on 2
that
prio
will
targets. You
be-
just gotta take it and
that
try
will
to come
be,
back in Turtle 2. And that's what Onyx are doing right now. That's why they're playing
concluded
super
with
safe,
another
extra
podcast that
safe,
I
after
want to
seeing how
upload
accurate
today.
Sanji can be
And it's
on
like
the Selena
the
in
top.
early
Like
game.
I've
So
learned a
let's
lot,
talk about
and
these
you'll be
individual lanes
surprised who
because
the guest
it's
is.
interesting to see that the
You probably
Severo
don't know
hasn't
her
actually been
even.
winning out this
So
lane entirely.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd expect
Watch out
Earthel to be
for
the counter
my
here. Both
podcast
teams have been
later
rotating
tonight
to the bottom
with
lane. Oheb doesn't have
an
Purify, so
expert
could be an
in the
angle to
biz.
gank, but JP is just too clean with those
And she's a
rotations,
woman.
always
So you'll be
covering
really
these
surprised.
angles of attack
Amon
away.
from
So that
Libya?
Onyx
Yeah.
can't get Oheb.
Is Amon actually
I
from
mean, it was great
Libya?
that he was able
Is
to
that
recover,
real?
because earlier on, I think in the first minute of the game,
Same
there was
pronunciation
a
of Aaron. Alright.
there was an early rotation from Sans, and we saw Oheb being poked down
A-
very
Aaron.
low.
A-
So it's great
Amon.
that he's able to at least come back in this game.
Yeah,
manage his lane
she-
a bit better, but he
the next
fully
interview's
respects
a
that this matchup might not indeed be
woman.
that favorable for him. Onyx ID have
Okay,
their eyes
nice
set on
kick.
Sanford. They might try to burst him down. There goes the third airstrike.
Kill
Will
him,
he
please.
get
Oh,
away
nice
with
flicker,
this? The
Sans.
other members of
Oh
TLPH
man,
actually
still
make it.
alive.
Sanford
What the
survives.
helly?
Sans able to flicker out of the Abyssal Arrow earlier. Kai joins in. Abyssal Arrow landing.
Oh,
Keyboy
No, I
providing
think
the
Onyx ID are
cover
not
as
playing this
Sanji,
properly.
Again, is the man you need to watch. Sanford.
I don't think it's
survived
worth
that.
2 flickers for
And
Sanford.
it's TLPH with a win again.
Pretty
You can
bad.
see the lead getting too crazy now for
Yeah,
TLPH. Carl Teasy
That's pretty bad. They
was
they
already
should
2
have went
levels ahead.
for.
Now he's gonna have a smooth
Should have went
road
for
in his own
Oheb
jungle, just
instead.
clearing things up as Oheb picks up the
That's,
gold grab and will push
It's like
this
so.
lead
It's like
even further.
although they
JP's
have
down
3
below,
people out
Sanji
there.
too.
Yeah, you
It's a
kind of see where
Phobius, so.
this might
And a
just be
Phobius has
going.
whatever.
Because
I don't know what the
Lee Sin
items
Shin
are.
is
They're
having a
not showing
pretty
it.
decent time early on. Will Keyboy actually find a target though? He lands the way of the
Okay,
dragon onto
kick.
to Sanji, but Sanji, he just won't go down. The endless shards won't
Nobody's
even be
going
enough
down.
to take him out.
There's no
Samara tries to
damage.
deal with the other members with a heavy crossbow, but there's a clear lack of damage still from Onyx ID.
Yeah, Kai popped in the ultimate, was not able to get Sanji. That's a squishy member, so this is a problem for Onyx. They're just lacking damage in the early game. All of the kicks have not
Is it
resulted
TFH
in
better
kills,
situation
and
now?
it is
I
really
think
bad for Onyx.
Team
They
Liquid
kinda
are
need a snowball
playing
going forward this
perfect.
jungle. Severo's doing damage.
playing perfectly. Meaning to say that they're making all the right moves, like the first turtle take, like Sanji getting the first blood, and all that jazz. Him getting the level priority, and then the leash for Kaltizi with JP just roaming around and making it sure that they are going around, and then of course Sanford being Sanford with the Phobius. So yes, Team Liquid are just outplaying Onyx ID right now, and they do have the advantage in the early stage. For Onyx, they really need to go to the late game here.
I think it's not just the endless shards, right? Even the Federate Airstrike can't provide
What's up, Moki?
enough damage just
What
yet
the hell?
towards the
Yeah,
members of Team Liquid, so they'll have to play things a little more careful, even trying to go after Lutfi, forced to retreat under the turret. This is a massive problem if even the EXP laner is struggling this much with just the presence of Carl TZ and
what do you
Sanford.
think why Onyx didn't ban Selena together with that Kitty? That was yesterday, right? I think this is a very difficult concept to explain, but I feel like it's okay to not ban the Selena if they are second pick for Onyx. If they're first pick though, yeah, I do feel like there should be a Selena ban. Nice guy. Okay. I'll get out. Can he get out though? Yeah. Can. Even after Sanford, yeah. Very disciplined guy actually. Okay. Yeah, he did. Alright. But that could be punished. Very well done. Overextension for sure from Team Liquid.
How did they put themselves in
Kyrie.
this spot? Now Kyrie's finding the way to clap back.
So Lutfi is the real
Infernal
carry
Ritual's
here
coming for
right now.
Sanford, but that won't help him get out alive. It's such
Wow,
ripple for
Kyrie.
Lutfi
That was
this
definitely an
time.
overextension
That's
from
the
Team
fight
Liquid.
that Onyx ID have been hoping for since Turtle
Yeah,
1.
you need ISO. You need
Finally
ISO for Onyx
opens
ID.
up in Turtle
It's all
3.
about
Keyboy
pickups
doing a
now.
good job at zoning. Carl still able to secure
Onyx ID
the purple
recovers,
as
but
Sky gets the turtle.
they need to make
Gold
another
lead now
fight look
down
like that
for
again.
TL
They have to
to
force another
1000.
fight
Let's take
like
a look at
that.
that fight
This, they
against
overextended.
Sanford.
This
What
chase
an
on Severo,
amazing
this
dark
little
way
dodge
to
from
land on
Severo
Severo
is
with the
already
breaker there. Even Severo
paying
wasn't
dividends.
aware
Like,
of that,
he
but
bought
they
enough
did
time
put the rest
for
of TL into
Kyrie's
chasing mode. And that's what you
spells
don't really want
to
up against this composition.
refresh,
Kai got
and
an
there's the
easy
power spike
flank,
again,
was
or
able
the
to
shards
clean
are
up.
back, and then Lutfi also gets back
And I
to
feel
like
that was
70%
too
HP, which
aggressive
means that they
from
can
Oheb
fight
as well.
once
He
again.
had
You
to
just have
commit
to
the
sustain
flicker to chase
again. It's just like good
after
in and out.
Underthel. And
Small
you know that
windows.
Underthel are the more
Not a good
favorable
kick,
matchup
don't
when it
kick it,
comes to the
alright.
Ranger because you'll have to have a bit more precision.
Yeah,
in terms
Sanji
of
versus
landing
Sans,
those
this is
trap
like
sunis. And
this
then,
is
again, they found
probably
themselves in the middle of
one of the
two turrets
best
of Onyx
duels
ID,
that we'll
so
ever
things weren't
see
looking
when it
too
comes to
good
like the
for
mid
that
lane.
fight. And fortunately for Onyx, they find a way to
Why do you think
somehow
Onyx did?
catch
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
There
yeah.
still is
Oh,
a
what's up?
significant lead,
What's up? I cannot
especially
read your
in
name.
terms of the gold laners.
El
But
Clasico.
Kyrie, after that moment, at least he's able
They need to high pick
close
Lutfi's
the
hero.
gap
Yes,
to
sir.
300, 400 gold lead.
The missile arrow lands. Mountain Shocker over to the back. Sun's taken down by JP. Keyboy looking for a trade.
Oh, will they still go for it? They cancel it with the Dark Wave, but the Curtain Call was already committed as well. Keyboy trying to look for a kick. He lands it onto
Wrong target
JP,
from
but
Kai
no
to the
tag,
burst, but
remember.
still
Now
gets it. But yeah, wrong
Sanford
target,
gets
I
punished,
believe.
but Oheb, he just keeps throwing
Like
out
he
those
ulted
rhapsodies.
JP, I
The
think.
abyssal arrows are landing so easily for Sanji. He's threading the needle.
Yeah, like I
all
said,
across.
it's very rare
Severo,
for Onyx ID to get
no
another
heavy
shot
crossbow
like that.
utilized here for
Because you'll see
Severo.
Team
He'll
Liquid are
just
just
take
grouping
that.
up.
Oh, he'll
If
let
this is a box
Sanji
versus
take that
box
turret.
kind of composition,
And yeah,
team
on
fight,
back
I
for the
mean,
Ken. Team
Onyx ID
Liquid.
will lose 100% of the
That was
time.
such a
But if this is like an
crazy
ISO
engagement call, too. That
play,
Mountain
isolated
Shocker on
play
Sans,
from Onyx
so
ID, they
explosive, and
can
maybe
win
this is why we
those
don't
team
see the
fights.
Barca as
But
much
if Team
anymore.
Liquid just keeps on
Maybe
fighting
Barca's just a bit
5v5
too
with a box
vulnerable.
type strat,
A lot,
it's gonna
or
be
if not
very difficult
almost
for
all
Onyx
the
ID
members
to
of
win
Team
this
Liquid
game.
Can just
Keyboy
try
throw,
to
yeah.
close in on the Farsa, and it wouldn't be
What
that
team are
much
you-
of a problem anymore because you force out either the flicker or the wings by wing. So he somehow gets
Okay.
to escape, but Sanford,
I'm watching as a MLBB fan right
now.
now.
But JP, he might
'Cause
just get bursted
yeah,
down
now
this
I'm
time.
watching as a
Lutfi trying to take him
Filipino
down,
right
and
now,
there's the
actually.
Federate Airstrike to finish him off.
Because, I mean, it's better to... Okay. Wait. Oh, what a jump from Sanford.
That was literally a flicker
Carl's still
to take
alive.
down Saz, and now they find the
How
kill
is
on
Carl
Kyrie
alive?
as
What is
well.
his
Not
items?
even Severo with the heavy
I-
crossbow can do much. This is clearly an opportunity for Team Liquid
Items,
to
please.
take the objective
Because
if they
Carl
want
TZ,
to.
I'm sure he has at least one
small win right, then a
anti-magic
massive win with an
item. I think he has one
explosive
MR
abyssal
item.
arrow.
Again.
Again,
Maybe even
Sanji
just a
is
casual
just
silence
too
robe, you know?
darn
You know
good
what?
on the
Is it
Selena.
called the
Ladies and
silence
gentlemen,
robe?
there were
That
3
blue...
mage bans earlier.
anti-magic thing that we need to see because I'm surprised that he actually survived here.
Putting his mark down, Sanford. Let's take a look at this again.
I wonder how they coordinated that dive. Because like Sanford went
Look at the order.
with
Sanford
the
was just
flicker, and so did
crazy.
Sanji with the flicker.
Kyrie actually fights Karate. So look at that. How did he
Followed
survive that?
Easy nearly died there too because he had to
There's
take the endless shards. But we just go back to the entire idea.
We need
that
items,
They're
please.
still trying to chase Team Liquid in terms of items, in terms of damage. So yeah,
What's it called? Is it called Silence Robe?
There,
Am I right?
We're yet
Tough
to
boots?
see it.
Tough boots might
in
not
this
cut it.
game.
Because
TL will
obviously
continue
we've
to
tried this
push now,
before, and you know that you
enhance load
can
of
actually
the
one-shot a
Pushing down
Lee Sin
JP,
Shin.
walking up
And
the
that's
two
why
aggressively there.
Onyx ID picked
They're
it
just trying to
anyways.
set up
There
the
must
missile
be an
arrows,
item.
really.
Maybe
Ludwig's
Rose,
doing a good
not
job.
even
The
Rose Gold
current
Meteor,
call.
because we could have seen
Refusal
that,
Sanford
right?
and JP, so they might have to retreat for a bit.
No,
There's
if
the
there
conceal
was
too,
Magic Blade, we
however,
should have
so
seen it.
Onyx at least able to deal with a Lord, but that doesn't
Maybe went for Athena Shield.
eliminate
What
the
was that
threat
combo? It's called
of
Sun.
the abyssal arrows coming in from different angles, and Team Liquid
Respect
still
ban,
having
yes,
a
sir.
superior amount of damage. Just look at Oheb and look at Carl Teasy.
7,000 gold lead
Selena's
now
a
for Team Liquid,
problem.
but Sanji just keeps on landing these big shots, and it stops Onyx ID.
Is it Magic Blade? Does
from
he have
even
Magic
going for
Blade?
picks. Usually with the Cho,
Yeah.
you should be able to just walk up even when you're behind. But Sanji just landing it so easily.
Okay, there
and
are
again,
items.
It spots Keyboy out so many times.
Yeah, see, I told you, that robe, I think it's called Silence Robe.
Just go through the front line before getting through the back, so no BOD. It'll actually be, is that an Athena Shield buildup for Oheb? On the way, yeah.
Okay, Onyx
Whatever,
ID
I think it's called
try,
Silence
though.
Robe, honestly.
There goes the
Or I
curtain
might be
call
wrong.
and
Mage
the Veteran
Robe.
Airstrike trying to bring down
Silenced
JP
robe,
and
okay.
Sanford's HP. But Team Liquid, they know that Onyx ID actually want that, so they'll be trying to disengage for now, waiting potentially for the next objective. This is just such clean execution from Team Liquid overall, even when even during times wherein we feel like it is
One
a
good thing
bit
is
too
that
aggressive.
for Onyx, they
It's
did not
like
lose
they completely
any of their
lose out on the
inhibitors.
fights,
But like I
anyway,
said, Team
so
Liquid, if they
this is
just
gonna
keep
be a
on playing
struggle for
box
Onyx
type,
ID to find how they can set the
Onyx
tempo.
ID
We
does
did
not
see
stand
how
a chance.
Boye
There has to
did
be
try to do that though with the
there
Cho
has to
that was
be
playing
a
from
way
behind,
that
but
Onyx ID forces their
it's a
own
different
tempo
lineup
here.
right now
Look
for
at that,
Onyx ID.
Oheb
And it is an
went
Athena Shield,
for
right?
the
So
Athena
good
Shield,
against
really
the
countering
Amon and
Kyrie
the far side.
now.
That's literally the
This
only
is going to
two
be
routes that
very
can
annoying for
get
Kyrie, but
to
he needs
Oheb
a
right
Divine
now.
Glaive, I
He's so
believe.
safe in the back. That's what we said in the draft here for
Maybe
Team
if he
Liquid.
goes
They're
for
just
Divine
playing a
Glaive, this could be
proper front to
doable.
back. It is
If he has
a
time
very
to get the
honest front to
Divine
back,
Glaive,
but it works,
actually.
especially when your backline's so good in the early game. 007, Carl Teasy.
Looks like a
Oheb,
skirt.
4-1 and 4. Sanji continuously landing shots, and Sanford and JP peeling for the team.
Twilight
I'm
Armor
not casting
picked up by
MLBB lately
Keyboy as
because
well.
I am
Loot
part
B,
of
I feel
Onyx.
like whoever he decides to use the curtain call on will be such an important decision, and he might decide to use it now, but maybe not because Team Liquid decides to engage in the fight. They go for Lutfi and try to burst him down with a flicker.
Nice
Jake
kick.
Kudo
So
from
this is a
Keyboy.
good
That could
ISO
be
battle.
enough. Endless charge already committed. They don't get any kills until now.
Sanford down. It's going to be traded for Keyboy now as Oheb walks up, picks up the
That's
killing spree. Another
interesting.
stack on the
Kyrie-
Sky Piercer. Onyx forced
Kyrie
back.
zoned
That was
out 3 members of Team Liquid so they can
good
take out
fight, I would say,
Sanford.
for Onyx. They
Yeah.
only
Actually,
lost
a
their
better
roam
trade
the
for
XP,
Onyx
and it
ID,
was
but
because of Kai. He zoned 3 of the carries behind as he walked up, tried to go for the
yeah,
endless charge. I
even
think it was a
Mirko
mishap.
pointed
He
it
wanted
out.
to go on top.
However,
TZ,
this does
but
not
it did
win
land on the
the
Oheb in the
Lord
end.
battle.
The Athena Shield
No
stopped that
chance.
from happening, stopped the kill from
Especially
happening.
because
Now
of these
missile arrow
arrows,
lands on
dude.
Lutfi. A
Oh
few
my
shots over.
god. You did?
Oh, could
Okay.
they stop this from
No.
happening,
No way.
though?
No way. No way,
Oh,
Kai!
even with the
Oh
Athena
my
shield,
god.
gets
Aim on
blasted with
God,
endless charge.
dude.
Sands
Oh,
will still
Savero.
survive.
What a throw.
Savero this time making
What a
things
throw.
happen, but Carl TZ finds the kill onto him as well.
Such a back and forth. This is the battle
Okay.
that we've been waiting for, and now we
But
know why we've been waiting
Kyrie,
for why
though.
this matchup has been so
The
anticipated.
Sky King.
Team Liquid, for the majority of this game, are
Sea
holding on to
games.
the
I'm
lead.
not sure.
But it never
That's
felt like too big of a lead for
Yeah.
Onyx to just stay in their base. They were constantly walking up, farming as well, finding their power spikes, and now
I cannot.
it's
I
Onyx
can't
on the
replay
Lord. They're
any
ones,
of
Sky
the.
Kings
I cannot
marching
replay
in.
the
JP
stream
with the
actually
shield
because
unity.
it's stream
Sanford
relay.
with the dark blade.
Keyboy looking for
Oh,
target.
Keyboy
Oh,
nearly
Sanford
finds
dodged it.
Sanford, though,
But Carl will
he
be his
gets to
target.
keep
Oh,
himself
no.
safe, but
Will
that
not
will
kick.
not
Nice
keep
curtain
them
call. Oh
alive.
my
There's
god,
a
Team
difference.
Liquid.
Carl TZ trying his
You
best to
cannot
find
go
the target to steal
2v3.
damage, but
You
he'll
cannot go
probably be
2-3.
able to, though.
You should go
Both Sanford and
5v5.
JP have been taken down.
Onyx, I mean, Team Liquid cannot afford a 3v5 fight. They cannot afford skirmishes. They need a 5v5. They need the numbers.
There's no push in. Savero versus Carl. It's just a few shots with the crit passive. Signs
Carl
in the bush.
Carl's actually very disciplined this game.
This is a very intense
Kyrie's so good, dude.
back and
Okay.
forth between Team
Now,
Liquid
Onyx
and
IDs,
Onyx ID.
they really
It's
need to
still Onyx ID
take this
clearly
fight
in
right
control
now
of the
because,
board pit,
or
however,
this
but how
contest,
does
because
Team Liquid approach this
Sanford and JP are
without
coming
their
back.
frontliners
Nice zone out.
in
Okay, well
this
done.
match?
Good decision
They
from
will
Onyx
have
ID.
to forfeit this
That's a very
objective.
slim window
Onyx
for them
ID,
to
even
actually
after
fight.
playing
Like,
from
I think that
behind
was
for
the
quite
best
some
time for
were
them
the
to fight.
first to actually get the Lord
Amon
here.
is a niche pick. Amon is more of
Now
a
it's
counter
Onyx
pick.
with the lead. The goal lead at the start of the game, all towards mid, is gone. Great item with the Athena shield, but I guess that's why they still went him on, despite knowing there are a few items that can counter it.
Yeah, I
It
think at this
just
point,
goes
guys,
through, dude.
because of how good the
Like,
players
he's
are,
gone to a point where he's just penetrating through the magic
mistakes
defense.
are rare,
And this
but
is why
baits
Divine Glaive
happen so
Energy
much,
is
like
one
forced
shooting
errors.
the
Oh,
line of full
JP!
dive
Daddy
on
Japes!
successfully
Making it work!
eliminates
Oh my
Suns
god,
and
now
Carl
Onyx ID are in trouble. They're in big trouble.
Kyrie!
They cannot
The
fight this.
Lord in the
Get
hands
out,
of
get back.
Onyx,
Loot
but
B, just buy the
TL
time.
don't care.
Alright.
They go and
Daddy
penetrate
Japes.
through this
Daddy Japes!
composition of Onyx
Unreal!
against all odds, and
Daddy
they
Japes
dive
is
in.
unreal!
Lord up top, but 4 members still in the mid lane. Sanford decided to recall now.
Am I
as
required to
Keyboy
learn Bahasa? No,
looks to
actually.
push in. I want to see the wave of the bottom lane now.
Fortunately.
Savero dodging with the
But
missile arrow.
I would if
He
I
has the
could.
heavy crossbow.
If I have the time.
They gotta be mindful of that. They can still
Dude,
potentially
fortunately,
find a way to deal with the
there's a big
incoming
minion
waves,
wave, and Team
but
Liquid
they're still
sacrificed
gonna
some of their
attempt
lanes for that, but
nonetheless.
they
Savero and
completely
Keyboy,
nullified the
they
Lord
do
advantage.
successfully defend.
Daddy
My
Japes
puppy
for the
mortality, and there you
win.
go, but JP,
Keyboy
nearly
loses
got his
immortality,
top
by the
two.
way. Probably have
This
seen that.
is
This is MLBB
this
right
is
here.
MLBB.
High level MLBB.
Why carry with 2 Magic Pen? Because he knows there
Two
was
teams we've been waiting for.
Athena
I
Shield
gotta
picked
say,
up
my
by
expectations have
Carl
already
and
been
Oheb.
exceeded just
Yep.
a bit. Let's see if
So
they
he
can
definitely
continue to do
needs,
so. Damage dealt ranking now.
especially
Luke
just Divine Glaive.
63,000, and then a whole lot of TLPH members. So Savero, Kyrie, and Sans, they gotta start stepping up in this game because right now it's just getting really, really tough.
Counter
get
to
through this front line.
YSS.
We
I
did see,
wouldn't say
however,
counter.
the
If there's no Lancelot,
potential
it's a second
angle from which
option.
Onyx ID can work on to find at least an advantage in the fight, because again, if the
Amon's
curtain
main goal
call
here definitely is
landed
to take
onto
out
either
Carl
JP
as
and
well as Oheb.
Sanford, or both of them better, then you just keep them from protecting their teammates or setting things up for Team Liquid themselves, then that just gives easy access to Kyrie, which
And you
I
see,
feel we
like,
saw earlier
there's
in
a
the
lot of
top lane to look for his
the thing
targets.
with
There has been
what
some
do you call this,
targeting
Granger as well as
issues
Wise is that they
in
don't
that
have
instance.
iframes.
But if it were otherwise,
And they're
then things
also-
could potentially be better for Onyx ID this time, especially
They're
as they
also
only
not
lack
going
a
to pick the
single
Winter
item
Crown. That's
for
why
Kyrie to
actually
complete
that could be a
his build.
fix.
And Savero, on the other hand, has completed his. Even
Maybe
has the
Carl and
Wind of
Oheb might
Nature,
just go
so
for Winter Crown. Honestly,
I
like,
how,
you know,
the
uh,
gold laners
I do like the
really
idea of the Winter
acknowledge
Crown
that they have
for
to keep
Team
themselves
Liquid.
in
If
the
they're
fight,
that
much to a
scared,
point
but I
where
don't
we
think
also see
they're
an Athena's
too
shield,
scared. I
but
think
proccing the passive is
I think
gonna
they're comfortable
be
just fighting head
critical
on.
for Oheb.
Holy Crystal done for Kai, Divine Glaive for Sans as well. So we were talking about them having to get more damage to actually go through the front line. There you go. Holy Crystal, Divine Glaive. They have more penetration. They have more brute force damage on Kai with the Holy Crystal. Good Shenpu from Keyboy. Might be going for the pick now. Goes for the Jikundo. Doesn't actually end up going for the way to Dragon. Good Abyssal Arrow stops Keyboy in his tracks.
Yep.
The wave up top is favorable for TL.
Yeah,
That slow push.
TLPH has the
And
better
Ludwig at least
setup here for the
still
Lord
has his
Dance.
curtain call, and they didn't
Definitely.
want to go for JP.
Yeah, this is
They
the
knew
Team
that there were
TL.
other more
There has to be a
important targets
miracle
to go
here.
after. They block
Oh,
Keyboy,
nice,
denied
nice,
all
Japes.
his
Daddy
attempts,
Japes and Sanford, dude.
somehow Sanji finds Savero.
Dude,
Might be
oh, they
punished
found
too,
Kyrie.
but
Oh my,
Kyrie,
oh what?
he's
No,
next.
no way.
There's a flicker
Huh?
from Sanford, but
How did?
Keyboy and Ludwig.
What the hell,
Now
Kyrie?
JP caught in the tough spot. Lutpi walks back up. Keyboy looking for the Jikundo. Will be able to get it down. Now with the
Oh
Shenpu
my
as well.
God, Kyrie
Immortality down for
survived
JP.
that?
Lutpi zoning them in the back line. It will be JP falling.
Oh,
as Lutpi
Lutpi
continues
time?
to
Is it
chase.
Lutpi time?
Doesn't have the
Is it
curve,
Lutpi
just
time?
stops the
It's
vengeance.
Lutpi
Chases down the
time.
goat.
Carl,
buys
nice
immortality
emo.
and gets away.
Keyboy! Oh my God, Lutpi time!
Still has the traceless, however, but Kyrie gets
Oh
the last
my
hit.
God, Lutpi!
Wave up top,
The
crushing.
savior
Onyx
of
needs to deal
Onyx
with it. That's
ID
gonna
and
be a
Kyrie,
whole base
obviously.
turret taken down. Can they
No,
go
Kyrie the
for it
GOAT.
in time? No.
Kyrie.
It'll be a base turret take
Yeah.
for Team Liquid.
Kyrie's so
Onyx
good.
Win the fight. Oh,
Holy crap.
What a back and forth
The
from
NVS
two
region, yes,
champions.
that's right.
This
To be fair, there's no
20-minute game.
there's no hard
I
stun.
feel like it's
Okay.
it hasn't
So
been that
let's look
long
here.
even. because
Look
of
at
just
that. Look at that
how
pixel
the
perfect
back and
movement
forth
from
has
Mr.
been
Kyrie.
going.
I agree.
It doesn't feel
Look
like
at that
20
dash
minutes,
out,
but
then
God,
went to the
that was
bush,
such a play from
then
Sanji,
jumping
yes,
out of the bush as
but
well.
I feel like Team Liquid
Holy moly!
been a little more careful. 'cause
Kyrie.
they already
And
had
also,
the Lord. They already had
I
the
think
Lord,
he has
but there was
rapid
still a
boots,
flicker
right?
from Sanford to
Might have
try
the
and
rapid
engage
boots
Onyx
for that.
ID. So that might have cost them this situation that they're currently in.
But they still lost
And now
their
with the live
inhib top.
cam, they're still trying. Okay,
Yeah.
this is insane. MLBB.
It really
Insane
is.
MLBB
I don't know if you guys caught
indeed.
that in live cam view, but JP popped into conceal and had a battle of invisibility. Like JP was trying to catch Kai.
But,
Kai was
yeah,
invisible.
Team
They were
Liquid
just
still gets
sidestepping
the,
each other, dancing around. Takes it to
Inhibitor.
tank,
The
though.
only good
Both
thing
of
here
them
for
knew the
Onyx ID is
assignment.
that is the Lord
Goalie
lane.
gone.
That's not the
I mean,
opposite lane.
Goldie really hasn't been relevant.
It's also very
at all
important.
in the last few fights. So now the big advantage for TL is the fact that they have a slow push
Yep.
into Onyx space for free up top. Bad news is
Yeah.
it's not the far lane, so Onyx can still deal with it constantly.
What is Sanji trying to build here? Could it be a winter crown for his Selena?
No, no
So he
rapid
could
boots
put
for
himself in a little
Kyrie.
more,
Yeah,
I
never
don't know,
mind.
dangerous positions. Oheb picks up the War Axe too, adds it to his build on the Granger. This is the point wherein we'll probably see a lot more item swaps here and there. I mean, even that clutch immortality from Carl TZ, that was definitely something.
Lumilipat.
But
Oh,
this is
I
gonna
don't
be
think
the
I don't think they
20
applied the
minute mark
the
that
Lord
they
changing
are gonna
lanes.
fight
I think.
for.
Yeah. Oheb has sold his boots for a War Axe, so additional sustain to deal with
If
ID's
Onyx goes for
burst.
isolated team fights, that's how they
Sparrow,
win.
He's
Like,
also sold his boots. He's
skirmishes
Talker, I believe, earlier.
will
So
make
additional
Onyx
movement
ID
from the
win
Wind
here. If
Talker.
it's a
Damage, there
5v5,
you go.
that's a
From
Team
Carl
Liquid.
Sanford jumping in
Sanford,
on
this might be
Sons.
bad.
Sounds a flicker.
Not a good
Joseph with the crown as
decision.
well.
Has the
Gets
Winter
the
Crown.
intercept.
Oh
He's
my
by
god,
Bangs,
Key
but
Boy!
now it seems
Oh
like
my
Team
god,
Liquid,
Key
they're
Boy!
feeling the damage from Onyx ID, but no way,
Carl.
it's actually
Oh, Loot B,
Kyrie,
Loot B.
who's first to
Nice,
fall.
get out.
That's a lot of damage
Sanford.
coming in from Severo. Nearly takes down JP,
Oh, so, I mean,
but he
that's not Sanford.
survives.
Sanford, I think that was a
How
bad
did they
decision,
find
Sanford. I just
Kyrie
told
in
the
midst of
stream. I just told you, chat.
everyone else?
How on earth?
Team Liquid cannot go for isolated
only
team
lost
fights.
2
Team
members?
Liquid needs to go for 5v5s.
One
Onyx
from
ID
each.
always
Kai
wins
died,
the
yes.
isolated team
Sanford
fights,
dying
and
too.
Sanford had to
The
commit
Battle
like
of Winter
Flicker and
Crowns
with the
and
jump.
Arrow landing.
That'd be pretty bad.
If he was ready for that could have been different there. But yeah, Sanford jumped in with the Infernal Pursuit.
Yeah, Bricks is
and then
casting.
popped in the Winter Crown. Same goes for Look P early with the Curtain Call. Keyboy walks up again, puts down the Curtain Call, will be able to go for the chunk.
Arrow,
Arrow. That's a
okay.
jump into it.
Yeah, they already used the mountain.
Shunpo-
Jumper
oh,
as well,
wow.
but
Okay,
Kyle
that's
TZ
great
still gets
blitz
the
from
last
Team
hit.
Liquid.
How
Severo.
though, Severo, he seems like he
Is he cooking or is he cooked? Oh my god, Loot P! Oh man, Mr. Loot 50-50! Always
Gets away
50-50,
with 1
dude!
HP. You can see that
Loot P.
smile. A smirk from the man who's at fault.
God. Loot P. Oh my god!
Team Liquid have found a way to win that fight, to secure that
Crystal
objective
for
for
Sans.
themselves. The
You
moment
go-
they were able to take out Kyrie, that was already a massive win for them heading into the fight. So now Onyx ID will have to rely on their defense. At least for Severo, though. He does really have
Rapid-
a lot of
oh,
damage
wait.
to bring
It
out,
wasn't
but
rapid boots
he cannot
before,
let
right?
the Abyssal Arrows land. He cannot let any other member of Team Liquid interrupt his attempt to
Okay,
defend for
we'll
his
see.
team.
See what
The problem
happens.
right
We'll
now
see what
is-
happens.
Oh, Abyssal Arrow landing. Sanford jumping in.
Oh, they actually tried
Nice
to
kick.
force down
JP.
Keyboy,
Oh
boxes
my god.
immortality, but JP might get punished here. They
Oh,
still don't get to take down
that
the
punch
turret,
from Kai.
and ID have clearly
Loot
capitalized
P.
on that. Loot P
Mr.
trying
50.
to
Oh, what a
cap it,
winter
but
crown.
easy
Mr.
receives the end of the
50-50.
shots. It's
Ah.
Kyrie finds the kill.
50%
Another
chance of
turn
making a
on
bad
the
play,
defend.
50% chance of making a good
Flashbacks
play.
to
Loot
2023
P.
MSC when Liquid got all of the Lords constantly, but Onyx just defended
Yeah, but this is Team
over,
Liquid.
over
Yeah.
and over
Well done.
again.
By the
Liquid
way,
have gotten 3
good
base
job from
turrets, so yes, they
JP,
lose
but
3 members,
yeah, I
it's
saw
still
that side.
worth it for
However,
them.
this is
Those 3
bad.
members will spawn. The
5
base
versus
turrets will
3.
not.
Wait,
I
don't show
know
this
about this.
replay.
Was this necessary?
Hey!
Did they really need
Keyboy,
to do
look at
that?
the lower
And
side,
if they
guys.
wanted to, I think they
Sanji
should've
with the
just
flick.
done
Oh,
it
Keyboy,
around the
Keyboy
Lord.
found Sanji.
Keyboy with a kick over to Sanji.
Hey,
No one
hey,
did
show
follow
the
it up in the
show
live
the main
cam
cam,
view.
dude.
Yeah.
And then wait,
Oh
they
my
wanna
god.
go for a
Can they?
three.
Oh, I think
Clipper's
this is
still down.
endable.
Onyx
Onyx ID got it. It's Jover. Oh my God, what a fight.
Onyx! The Sky Kings take the game
50-50.
from out of nowhere. They pull it down.
Mr. 50.
What the heck?
Okay.
But
Inhale.
again, because of those dives, I believe that for Team Liquid, what they needed to do was to keep their box like tight, keep their box compact. I think what they wanted to do was to go for the Winter Crown plays. You can see through the replay.
Were forced to play a little bit more counter and responsive, which
Fair
they
fight,
were
yeah.
able to excel at. Brigida, how many times has this happened in MPL Philippines season 15? Where Team Liquid looking to
Dude, I did not expect them to pop the Winter Crown actually.
Under turrets and lose
So Sanford, yeah.
too many. What a read by Onyx.
A lot. It happened a lot of times.
Okay, we'll see.
And that moment you were talking
Good
about,
fights
I
between two
believe,
teams. Team
before
Liquid
that
obviously
one-way push
leading
done by
by
Onyx ID,
massive
yes,
amounts,
it was
but
questionable from
it's
Team
just
Liquid
that
because the
if
turret
you
was still
are,
standing
you know,
as
if
well,
if
so they had
Echo
to
Express
receive a couple
part of
turret
you,
shots. There was
or
a clear
Team
way
Liquid
for Onyx
Express,
to
the
get back
choo-choo
at
train
Team
is part of
Liquid.
you. It does not leave you.
And so
You
I
will
don't
be
know.
there all the. It will be.
It's the exact
It
same
always
thing
will
we've
be
been seeing
part
from
of you.
them ever since.
Yeah, and I really want to commend Lutfi here on this CC because
Yeah, dude,
the curtain call
Lutfi.
is perfect against teams like these that are way too overeager. You just realize, oh wait, no, it's fine. We're
Okay.
slowed a little bit. Yeah, we're
Lutfi
trying to
was
tether,
great.
But that
Yeah,
sets you up
he-
to getting
he grew as a
bursted and
player,
damaged
that's right.
down by your opponents.
Oh man, I just want to let it. I want to watch this replay again and let the game sink in, dude. That was such a good game of MLBB. One that it's been a while
See,
for
like,
me.
Karti
at least, to watch
surviving
this
with the
kind of
silence
MLBB
rope.
that I'm,
Well
really
done.
proud of. I didn't feel like I casted any. I didn't feel like I casted a 24-minute game at all. This is beautiful. Beautifully done by Onyx. Again, like you said, Redmar, the counter engages.
Look at that,
the setup,
Kyrie,
I think the zoning
Giga
individually
Chat
as well
Kyrie.
by Kyrie. It's a very
Zoning
underrated
out
part of
Team
this
Liquid.
game where, yes, you have
Actually
back,
winning
but
the
it's
fights
also
for
Kai.
them
You never know
afterwards.
where he's
Key
coming from
Boy,
because of
look
the
at this.
invisibility.
So Sanford and JP are
Multiple times
isolated.
you get to see the micro plays.
Okay, after this
constantly from
replay,
both these
maybe we
teams
can
going at it
probably
head to
discuss
head.
the game.
My favorite was
Probably.
actually during the live cam view while we were in the replay because JP was concealed, Kyrie was concealed. Both of them were just like dodging from the shield unit.
Oh, we did not
JP
see
trying to
it.
get
Okay,
No,
well,
Yeah,
never
they were
mind.
just
All
trying
right.
to fight each other. Weren't able to fight each other.
Can we?
however.
Oh,
But
dude, my
I
hand.
think
Look at this.
what
The reason
I also
why
really
it's so
appreciate
difficult
about
for me
Onyx
is
here
because
that
of my
every time
hand.
that feathered
Look at
airstrike
this.
by
I can't
Sans
even like
comes up,
this.
you
Look at
sort
how
of see
swollen
this
that is.
instinctual, all right, let's protect our captain, guys. They just
Yeah.
put up
Okay,
a
wait.
wall
Let me
enough to stop
me
the cavalry
try.
or buy time for themselves. Meanwhile, for Team
Let me
Liquid,
try and.
signature Team Liquid Blade.
Okay. So okay, let me go back here and do this. Okay, that's step one. Okay, wait. Then how can I do this actually? How can we go for replay? Okay. Okay. What will happen if I do this? Okay. All right. Okay. There you go.
Nico in the previous
All right.
drew Sin.
I think we can
Here,
replay for a
San
little bit
Rosa.
here.
Airstrike to finish him off.
Onyx
Now it's Onyx.
ID 1.
As well. So we were talking about
Okay.
them having right.
Wanna go.
So where did it all go wrong?
He finds the
Defended.
any other member of Team
So this one, 5v5, Team Liquid has the Lord advantage.
his attempt to defend for his team.
They were revealed. Both teams were revealed. Okay. JP went in for the jump. I think he eventually wants to go around and maybe stun whoever is defending. Keyboy and Lutpi being the tanky heroes here, they knew and understood the assignment to help them eventually. And that's Lutpi getting stunned. Look at this initiation. And then this is the compact box that we are talking about. The Team Liquid needs to employ all the time. But so afterwards, look at what happened because JP was trapped here. What happened was right after preparing their compact box. Can you see? Can I actually go for epic pen here? Coach Eb Cookin. We'll see. Okay, where is that? Okay. So initially, the box should be just here, and or well, I think the better explanation here. Yeah, this is like their area of responsibility or radius of influence, right? And if they go out of that box, it's gonna be difficult. But the thing is, okay.
Now is
This one, perfect team fight. And then, look at this. Sanford jumps to a part where he cannot be... Like, he cannot be helped by his teammates. Carl and Oheb, I think their rages might be just like this. That's like their radius of influence, somewhere along those lines. Like, they can only help people if they're here. Like JP, for example. And JP does not have the Winter Crown anymore, I believe. Keyboy just happens to have the immortality. And although you can see like Oheb really wants to just take out the turret here. And he was able to do so. But then Sanford was already isolated. Let's look back. I don't think... Was Sanford even able to pop? No, he was chain stunned to death. He wasn't even able to pop his Winter Crown here. And I think that what should have happened is that there should have been a Winter Crown pop there somewhere. But yeah, he was chain stunned. Look at this. Yep. Couldn't even react. And yep, Kyrie still had the ultimate. Yeah, basically that's what happened. Okay. Audio cutting? Okay. Even now, check 1, 2, 3. Is it still cutting?
Things happen. Cartesi receives the endless shards, and Kyrie finds the
How about now? I think yeah.
Turn, Onyx defend. Flashbacks to 2023 MSC when Liquid got all of the Lords constantly, but Onyx just defended over and over again. They could have gotten 3 base turrets. So
What? Because there was already Wolf here on TikTok. Goods, all right. Okay. Yeah, it's scuffed. Up until now. Why is the display like this? What do you mean? Shout out. Still cutting. I think we get overloaded if I do this. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Okay,
Let's go back to
Marco play
stream.
consistent. Okay, short and sweet. So, if I had to ask now, because they're going head to head, it's already 1-0 for
Yeah, Kyrie
Onyx.
with the clutch plays.
Who do you think is a better jungler, Kyrie
Okay,
or Carl TZ?
Cutting every 5 seconds.
Dua-duanya
We can see
jago,
the display
ada
of the
kelebihannya
game.
masing-masing. Mungkin kalau di Cardzi dia lebih ke makro dan team
Here.
play ya. Cuman kalau misalnya Kyrie itu dia lebih plus ke mekanikal.
Yeah, I think.
So he thinks they're both very good,
yeah.
but for Carl TZ, he's better with
I think I
macro and
overload
team
my
fights.
PC
But for
with
Kyrie,
that.
what was it?
Should probably.
Mechanics. So
Yeah.
mechanics are better. So if you had to choose, what do you think is more important right now? Macro or mechanics?
Team play maybe.
Team play is more
Yeah.
important. So are you saying that Carl TZ is better right now?
No.
No. Okay, they're both very good. It's 1-0 right now, and it's very surprising because we finally saw an Amon pick. Were you surprised about that?
Ya, lumayan surprise karena kita belum pernah
Shout out
Amon lagi
Jake.
kan setelah beberapa season. Mungkin itu persiapannya Onyx.
Yeah, all right.
Make sense
Yeah,
juga
so
karena
probably when I
lawannya
do the
banyak
replays, there's
MM2,
just so
dan
much
satu
streams going
Selena.
on, and
Jadi itu mungkin makanan
my
Amon.
internet
Dan
cannot
juga less CC,
handle it.
kayak
Probably.
Tim PH tuh tim Liquid tuh game 1 CC-nya kurang jadi Amon bagus.
Oh, so he was very surprised, but he
Yeah.
thinks that it makes sense because there was a double marksman strategy
Yeah.
that is like on the rise right now in this current meta, and the fact that for TLPH's composition, they lacked CC. Okay, but do you think it's something that we can look forward to being on the rise in the jungle for the next upcoming matches at MSC?
Sorry Kak, apa Kak?
Menurut Sally
To be
Boy,
fair,
akan menjadi pick yang hot nggak sih buat MSC ke depannya?
lineup is
Enggak,
it's better.
karena itu Amon tergantung banget situasional hero sih. Jadi nggak bisa di-pick setiap saat kayak ISS.
Okay, so it's still a situational pick, but in this current situation earlier for game number 1, it was very good. That's what Sally Dad thinks. So Sally Dad, who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, the taps are eating a lot
Do
of
you
my
think it's gonna
RAM.
be for
That's
TLPH?
probably
Are they gonna
why.
come back, or it's gonna be a 2-0
Probably
for
need to
Onyx?
upgrade.
Nggak tahu, mungkin skornya bakal 2-1, cuman nggak tahu siapa yang menang. Cuman pasti 2-1 skornya.
Very
Kayaknya.
safe answer.
Yeah.
No.
Safe answer. He said it could go
dua-dua-
both ways, but it definitely will go 2-1.
Iya, karena dua-duanya seimbang Kak.
Okay,
Yeah.
because they're both on an equal level. So you're not leaning to a certain side here? No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, Sally Boy looks very fresh right now. So I think we're just going to throw it over to our caster to see who will be able to take game number 2.
Yeah, I think a little bit of that hesitation from Sally Boy came from the
Eng
fact
videos.
how
I'll
easy
do
was
it
staring him down, just going
during the
like this.
weekend. So stay. This is the reason
No, it
why
wasn't.
I can't do anything.
That was my whole
Because it is.
Just holding it up to remember what
Look
I
at that.
should do
I
and
can't even move it.
like, nah. But it's great to hear from
Swollen
Sally Boy
hands.
now, Sally Dad.
It's painful.
Of course. Now it's time. We're about to head into the draft in just a bit. I'm excited. I feel like it's one of
Jelly
those
Boy
things
used to be
where
very,
I had no
very,
problem with any
very
of the
good.
draft.
Used to
Of course,
be.
the Amon was the big, how is this going to do? But it worked out incredibly well for Onyx. Not in the early game, but once he had his items, it did the job of like, the moment Oheb or Carl TZ get close enough, or even Sanji, instant burst.
Yeah, it was a draft that I was okay with, even with the speed that it went by.
Yeah, even TLPH is not
It was
safe.
so fast.
Oh man,
The answers just
this is so
kept coming
difficult.
in, so I'm wondering if that's gonna
Let
happen
me
too. for
let me
game
check
number-
because
mean,
I
it's
believe
very
that there
likely
will be
it
like
but, like,
a
whether or not
swap.
there are gonna be surprises again, like the Amon,
bracket
or will they
swap.
still try to
Let's see.
focus on a certain player and keep banning his hero pool? Because for Sanji, at least he still had the Selena, but
Okay.
even now, you think about it, they took out the Lancelot, they took out the Hayabusa for Kyrie, but he still had something
Oh,
else.
It's always going to be the case here when you have 10 of these players playing here. There was a question in the chat, are these 10 players even human? That's a good question to ask right now. We are going to
No,
be,
no,
well,
they're
the
not.
fact that they both made mistakes technically means they are human, but they
Yeah.
might be demigods.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Anyways.
Let's see
Oh,
if there'll be a much cleaner performance
draft.
this time
Here we
around.
go.
Liquid are
Draft.
still
Oh
focusing
my
on their
God,
bans
this
on
guy
Kyrie,
is
while
here
Onyx are
again.
really
He
looking
can't
at
be
the bans
here.
onto Sanji.
You can't be here.
there aren't even any other roles that are getting banned.
Amon
just yet,
is
so
situational.
all those
Jungle versus mid.
Yeah, the Volviuses are still open.
Wait.
I mean, it was open earlier.
I'll try
too.
to answer your
The
questions
Mason
later, guys.
not
But
anymore, I
right now,
guess.
let's try to think
At
about the
this rate,
draft.
we're gonna see Sanji play Eudora.
No,
and
no, no.
Carl
They're
TZ
drafting
play
really well.
Argus.
TLPH are drafting really well. Don't worry.
Honestly,
You don't have to be worried about
Phobius gets banned out.
Okay.
Here he goes. So they might
about
be
him.
trying to set up for like a Lancer
Oh,
Joy.
yeah.
Yeah. They could also have a. I think with how Liquid have been playing, Onyx might even be considering Harith a little bit down the line.
No Yisun Shin.
Could be one of the reasons why
Kalea
they also
ban
set
maybe
up
for
with-
TP
set it up with a
TLPH.
Phobius ban. Because when you're up against a team that's clearly overheating and just diving on you whenever they can, Harith is one of those heroes that
My
could
cat's name
actually
is
shine in those
Meow.
scenarios if they can get
MI
the
space
Harith at the right
YAO.
moment.
What about the Kalea 2?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was banned last game.
Well,
1-1, alright.
1-1. They
Oh, we
got
go
respected
Arlet here
Severo,
for Onyx.
but, mean
Most
1-1,
important
they have
because
no
it's a
ID
flex pick.
grand finals. Onyx.
We go Arlet for
Will it
sure.
be the first Prio, just like they did earlier.
Alright.
oh.
That's
TL
why
might
they
go
banned the
Selena
Phobius,
or
setting up for the
Farsa
Arlet.
with
Could be the Frederick.
probably
Could be.
Lancelot.
could be a strong combo.
Might just steal the Lancelot
Liquid
here for
need to- I think
TLPH.
Could be good for
Hey.
Liquid if they go for formation that's a little bit more spread out. They
Hey,
can take individual micro fights in the bigger picture of a team fight.
we're restreaming! Alright, Lancelot Farsa, very good. There's an option for Onyx to go Fredrin here, although there is a Farsa, which is a big threat, but
Yeah, a big gamble.
they
again. Picking
can
up
always
a
just pick up
Farsa against the
Selena,
Arlet.
Yeah, and then the Lancelot knowing that there's going to be a
or
friend.
maybe
and most
something
likely a
weird
Fredrin
like
and
an
a
advanced
Carlot on the
Kadita
other
or
side.
even
It
a
doesn't have to be a
Valen or
Fredrin.
Kadita, something like that.
early.
No.
And the Fredrin as
So the
expected.
idea is
There
to go
you
for the
go.
burst pickup.
Onyx are going for the kill. They
And you're
wanna
not
end
that
the
scared
game
about the
directly.
Lancelot.
Going for the signature
But
picks
then
here.
this is
Peta.
like what? Baxia
Lucky on
again for Tio?
carries. He's a different beast
So
when
that
he's on
you have
carries, and
extra-
does seem like they're just
extra,
putting
what do you
all
call
their
that?
marbles on Luke P.
Mhm.
Being
Leash.
the main man on
For your
the
Lancelot.
Arlet, and previously on the CC. TL.
You're not
What do they
scared of
pick
the
here? I think
troll,
go
so you don't want to steal
gold.
that.
They
Yeah,
go gold
Baxia,
lane
I
here, but-
believe.
Mm,
So that you also have a
They
way
go
to
gold
scout
lane,
things
and
out.
they
Maybe
can
another option is
try to
Gatot
stop Severo's picks
or
later.
no full
Part of me is
views.
thinking maybe EXP
Yeah,
Prio.
Yeah.
you're right.
CC and
CC
Glue
or-
are both open, but
Glue, yeah.
yeah, because they're still going to be red 4 anyway, so
Yeah.
they can pick their gold laner later.
Alright,
but they
Baxia.
still go for the Baxia for
Oh,
JP,
come on.
unless it surprisingly goes
What?
AFK, but not a lot of teams do that. Really.
No,
The cat
anymore,
is
yeah.
actually telling me what to
I-
pick, what to predict.
I want to say that
She's
I
whispering it to
like
me. She's in
Team
heat right
Liquid's
now.
heroes
That's why.
because of just how signature they are so far, but the
What?
Khadija into the Farsa, the Fredrin.
Oh,
to
you want
the
Moskov
Lancelot,
for
and the Arlott
TLPH?
into all of these.
Alright, Onyx needs to ban Moskov.
Because even the Baxter could get punished by the
Onyx
final
needs to ban
slap.
Moskov
Exactly.
because that's what Mia
It's a different
says.
dynamic. Liquid clearly have a set game plan for Sanji and JP.
Yeah.
Be aggro, dictate the tempo, stop Kiboy and Sans from getting into the spots that they want to get into. But then you're up against so much crowd control. One of them being a petrify even if Sans decides to go for it, or if maybe even Kiboy ends up becoming the Khadija surprise.
Wait.
So
Stop!
same, they need to temper their tempo.
Still trying to think of what like Onyx wants to pick in the gold lane. Did he just go for like a save Granger?
Moskov ban, please!
Because they already have a crazy
Granger or
amount
Harriet.
of-
No, they're not scared of Harriet.
No,
Maybe
the Lancelot
Granger
will just
ban.
get to him.
Lapu
Oh,
Lapu. So this
yeah.
tells me that they
so
want to
much
go for a
damage
hard
crowd control that
carry
maybe you can just pick either the
marksman
Granger
here for
or anything
Onyx.
static, really.
So you ban
As long as
Irithel,
Onyx
right?
talk
If you're
about
TL.
them making sure that someone is with
Granger or
Severo,
Irithel.
they should be
Oh, they
safe from
banned
crowd.
Kalia
Could this be
instead.
a Claude angle too if they really just want to dive in against the
Claude
first
for
one?
Onyx?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Although Moscow.
Oh,
is
yeah.
also
I do like the
Yeah.
Claude
which I
here.
think Liquid might want to consider stealing away.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Thinking
yeah,
about the
TLPA,
Moskov
I think
too,
Onyx needs to ban Moskov.
honestly,
Oh
but
my god,
Onyx
okay.
so far
Anyways,
have banned
there's a
out
big
the
benefit for
Lapu
getting a
and
Moskov now because they're,
I was
for Onyx, like they only have the
see
Frederick, they don't have an
Lapu
assassin, so
from TLPH in the latter portions of the draft, but
side
now,
split push is gonna
they
be good for
might
TLPH.
want to ensure the matchup since they've been limited.
So the way for them to answer that is go for a split pusher themselves. They can't have the Louis anymore, so Claude Louis or Louis Masha will
I
not
think at
be
this point they
available
build
for
their draft.
Onyx.
They can't be too concerned about like denying picks. They
Yeah.
need to just build for what they're strong.
But if
for.
TLPH
What
picks
they
up the
want to.
Moskov,
They want
Onyx
some
will
crazy
just
map
pick up
presence. They said macro,
Hilda.
You pick up the Moskov. If you want to focus a little bit more on making sure your team fighting is strong, good,
So
and
you have
set.
a lot of
pick up
vision.
the blue
Alright,
later
there's the
on.
Moskov.
There you
Ouch!
Moskov pick.
So
TL.
Granger, I think there has to be some split push hero here from Onyx.
So where does the
Like,
Arlott
what
actually
marksman
go?
can split push
They
right
just
now?
go for like a Harriet too,
Yeah.
right?
Harith is gonna be
Did
bad
pose that
because there's
possibility
like
earlier.
there's like Moskov and
That's the tough
Lancelot.
thing.
Dude, maybe the casters were right. They
Just
said
be
Claude
another
earlier.
Irithel.
Maybe this could be an angle for Onyx.
Yeah.
And the idea is you need someone to go to
Hilda.
some of the other parts of the lanes. Because if
Yeah.
you
Guess
go
if
for
I was saying
Harith or
Lancelot.
Granger, you're very all in, and TLPH will
There you
just
go. You see the
take over the
players go
map.
for the high fives. It is going to be the
Okay, it's
Claude
gonna be the
for
Claude.
Onyx to dive in, breaking this front to back.
Glue or
I'm like in the draft.
No,
No,
they-
a little bit more. Even if Liquid
Hilda
decides
for
to go for
Glue
the
for
blue,
Hilda.
not a lot of picks. Will
Or even
change how
Therese
this
though for
might turn
TLPH.
out.
Yeah,
Onyx
Glue
have
going
drafted
for the safe
incredibly
pick.
well.
I
They
think
called
it
the
makes
last two
total
picks
sense
of
versus
Liquid.
Hilda.
Got the call to
But
Claude.
Onyx can also switch it up. They can go Arlott EXP.
Onyx though might be able to take
They
this
can
out,
just go Arlott
mechanically
EXP for the
demanding,
glue
but
and
that is
then,
their comfort. Liquid, they have to
or even-
play
yeah,
a much
like Hilda.
more conservative game. Balance out the
Yeah, we
aggression
like
they showed
Hilda.
earlier, lest they be punished by all the crowd control and damage that Onyx has.
Did
It's
we
match
actually
point
go
for
10
the
out of 10?
Indonesian champions. Will they be the first team to make it
Thanks,
to the
Mio.
knockout stage after Mixio? Or will Team Liquid
Mio
force
whispers
game
to
number
me
3?
all
It's
the
a give and
picks.
take, really. If
you know.
Liquid tone down the aggression, they lose out on the early game. And I don't think you want to give this composition in particular of
You know,
Onyx
I'm
the
gonna tell you a
early
secret.
game.
I think
At this
it's
point,
easier
it
to
comes down
predict
just
if you're
both their-
alone.
Both teams
I'm
playing
telling you,
towards their
if you're
strengths,
like
see
just
who's
restreaming.
better. It's mano a mano as we get ready to jump into the land of Dawn one more time.
Fearless draft
People back
slash
at
global
home,
ban
are you
will
part of the cavalry or are you
100%
part of the
affect
Sonics? Leave your
the
votes
gameplay. It will be
in the
totally
live
different.
chat
This is
below.
not
TL
an
win
elimination
or
match.
Onyx
This
win as we
is not
dive into the land
laglagan.
of
This is not an
Dawn
elimination
with
match. This
Natan
is,
flying over.
in fact, an upper
literally
bracket
they're
match.
playing to their
Or a
strengths,
winner's match.
banking on their comfort
I would
picks
rather
as
call it
well,
a
but
winner's
apparently
match.
it's an XP Hilda, and they roam our lot for Onyx ID. So it seems like the aggression, nonetheless, doesn't change. It just has a little bit more of the element of crowd control too, and surprise in the mid
I
lane,
think
which
Team
feel like you
Liquid.
have
So
to be careful of.
the
If
the
you're
question that
Sanji,
I want
mean,
to
he does
answer
have the
is who
Purify,
do I
that's
think
one,
has the
but you
better
don't wanna
draft.
have to use it every
I honestly
now
feel
and
like it's
then
Team
because of the
Liquid.
final slashes and because of the knockouts
And
from
I say
Sans.
that because there was a lot
Good
of
take by Severo there.
adjustments
Master assassin for both
that
the goalies.
Onyx ID
Putting
had to
together
do, like
again,
picking up this
back-to-back
Claude
for
most
Sans
importantly.
in the mid lane.
The problem with
Everything else does
the
seem
Claude is
quite
that it's not.
normal,
It is
nothing out of the
definitely
ordinary.
not the strongest hero in the meta game.
I
Moskov
guess
still
what's
is the winner for this
interesting to
one,
me is the
and there
fact
are
that
two heroes
we
for
are
Team
getting a
Liquid to
Hilda
kind
XP
of
instead of Hilda
manage
Roam with
the
Arlet
macro.
in
They
Roam.
have two
'Cause with the
side
Fred, you
lane
usually want
heroes.
more damage on the Arlet.
It's like
Not too
Moskov
big of a
as
fan
well
of this. Carl
as
doing a good job at zoning
Moskov
Severo
as well as
down
Lancelot. There's
below. It's also not the
it's
best
so
of matchups
difficult for
Liquid.
Onyx ID to
They
kind
just
of keep
also
up.
probably want
So
to have easier
I'm just gonna take a
access
guess
to
here and
the way
say
it
that Team
can
Liquid
disrupt
has the
or
quote-unquote better
disrupt
draft.
Sanji in terms
It's
of
not
positioning
like
and whatever he
a
wants to do,
stomp
but
though. It's not an
I
out
must
drafting
say,
anyway.
in terms of the gold lane
I would
and
just say it's
EXP lane
like,
matchup, they're
Onyx
still
ID might
managing things pretty
be-
well, not until Onyx
might
ID
have the
decides to
better
take down bottom.
win
Sanford
conditions,
already
you know,
below,
easier
but
win
Sanji and
conditions for
JP
sure.
are here to provide some support. But Sans and Lutfi, or
God,
Kyrie rather,
Petrify.
will be there too, so they won't be converting anything into a kill.
Yeah, they
just
they
yet,
are
but
definitely
I take it
reactive.
back.
Okay.
Sanford will be the first
Well,
blood.
one good thing about
Great
Onyx ID
pick.
is that
Sans
they
waited
have
there,
so
put up a
much
camp, basically.
stuns.
Set up a tent. Just waited
Sans,
there, got the kill. Now
you
let's
have
go to the ocean.
Kyrie, you have
It's
Keyboy.
An invade.
Three
onto the Lancelot. This should
sources
be
of
a free
stuns
turtle. Yeah,
for
retro use
Onyx
Carl.
ID, which kind of makes this
Ooh, a
Fredrin
lot
so
of
comfortable
pressure
here.
coming in from Onyx ID, from EXP
And if
lane,
Onyx ID
all
just
the
takes
way
over the
to
early
Carl
game, yeah,
TZ and his
it's
purple
probably
buff.
their win
Keyboy just
condition.
keeps going at it, uses the final slash onto
Nice
JP. There's
taunt.
the knock-off from the breath of the ocean.
Yeah, this is also the problem
Luffy
for
gets the
Baksha, by
last
the way.
hit too, and
Baksha struggles against like chain
Orange.
CCs, like spammable stuns, like your mini stuns
This
from
is
Taunt of Kyrie,
really
knock up
good
from
by Onyx. So
the
this is like a
Fredrin.
Sans, Breath of the Ocean.
That can be comboed up with the Breath of the Ocean
More,
as
but
well as the,
unfortunately has
I think it's called
flicker.
Oddity,
Kyrie
is it
there
called
to
Oddity?
energy eruption, but there's the Purify from
Or whatever the
Sanji
knockup was.
to
But
get out of
basically what I'm
that.
trying to say is
Insane control from
Baksha
Onyx ID.
hates
Pressure
constant
too, you could
stuns,
definitely
like
see that
spammable
Carl
stuns,
TZ
like your
is not having
Ruby,
the best time of
Fredrin,
his
Arlet.
life.
You really have to respect the level of coordination by Onyx here. Because
And by the way, Sans is just a Kadita god.
Back in the day, Breath of the Ocean canceling out
And this
a
is
possible
where you
puncture.
can say that
Sans
Farsa might
gives out
struggle
the
because there's a lot
thumbs
of
up. And again,
dive
to
from
get back
Onyx
to that
ID.
point,
But
back in the day, Fredrin
overall,
was so strong. You
yeah.
could just
Farsa
invade
is
very
great
early in
versus the
game,
Fredrin.
and you would
But
win.
if there is
Here
a
now,
marksman
the Fredrin is
or a
strong,
gold
yes,
laner
but you're
that
not
Farsa
a
cannot
solo
touch,
hero
it's
anymore. You can't just
definitely the
invade alone.
Claude.
You
Because you
need
can
a
really
team
just
to
get
surround
in
you, and
front
that's why Onyx
of
here have just rotated together
the
with Fredrin
Farsa. And the thing is,
constantly,
Sanji does
and
not
have
have
just
Flicker
punished
here.
Liquid
He went
when
for the
they were
Fars
caught
for the
lacking.
Purify.
Look at Kyrie on the Fredrin 2 levels ahead
Okay.
of Carl.
Sometimes
This is not, yeah, like Fredrin
so
Lance,
it's
that's not
King
how the
Kong
matchup
King Kong
is
likes
supposed to
concussive
go.
blast,
This is something.
so he has more
Onyx
team fight
ID
presence.
have seemed to go into
Impure
this
Rage is
match
more
with a clear
more
picture
for
and
for
idea of
pokes
how they're gonna
actually.
deal with Team Liquid.
If you want for if
I
you
mean,
went
that
for a concussive
confident
blast, you want to
pickup
clear
on
like big
the
waves of
Kadita
minions
in the
faster.
first phase of the draft.
So you want to just be active over the map.
To me, already
Impure
seemed like
Rage is more
something
hero
from Onyx
based,
into
and knowing
Nisha,
that
and
Onyx
now
ID
they're
has a lot
showing
of
us
stuns
how it's
between their
done.
heroes and a lot of
Not
ways to
even
start the team
Sanford
fights,
gets to go out of his
it's
lane
more
first or
rewarding to
as
go for the
much.
Impure
And even
Rage,
if he
so that
does,
you
like,
are
he'll be
able
just
to
there
constantly dish
provide
out
additional
hero
support
damage.
to his teammates, to Carl TZ, who's clearly being disturbed most of the time whenever he tries to
Oh
attempt to
my
go
lord.
for his jungle, and Kyrie denies him of this one more. Look at that two-man knock-up with the Breath of the
Oh,
Ocean.
what?
Final
Oh
slash
my
also coming out
God.
from Sanji. He couldn't
They
even
got
use
grouped up
the
together.
Fenrir's
Good
Strike.
kill on Kyrie
Crazy new
though,
win from
but but oh my god, Savera being involved there is great. Oh, we need a replay for that.
They've lost their utility jungler. Keyboy jumps in, looking for the stun, able to get it.
Oh my god, you can see? That's what's
Ohem
annoying
is
about the
forced back
lineup
as
of Onyx ID. They
go
have
for the
so much
turtle.
stuns.
Even without Kai,
If there's someone that gets
Team
caught by a
Liquid
stun,
were
like
baited
it's
in
Jover
to
practically.
taunting Onyx. Like, Dude,
Look at
Kai
that.
basically taunted them by
2 heroes
jumping
getting
and
caught.
securing
Of course,
Orange, drop
Kyrie
that
just
force to
so
go
good
in.
at this
They're like,
game.
"We're not having that. We're
Even with
going
this
to
Red
kill
Red
you,"
pickup,
but Onyx just turned
gets
around
smacked
saying,
down.
"Sure,
Yeah.
you can kill us,
Onyx
but
ID are
you
on a
will
roll.
be punished." Everyone corralled in, and it was beautiful because one, oh wait, there's a battle there. Live cam view. All right, T-Boy. Oh, and
Okay.
Suns dies too. Wait.
Wait, Carl TZ, can he get out of this? He might actually do. BMI out for Savero.
Well done.
So Team Liquid. do
Carl
find
TZ,
some
Carl
kills
Tusok, making the
to
plays.
catch up. But yeah,
This is what
going
PH
back,
needs.
That was still,
We
that was
need-
still
we need the-
very commendable decision
we
from
need-
Oink
we need the
ID.
Carl
Kyrie
Tusok.
just stood there. You would think he would
We
want
need
to
Carl
reserve
Tusok.
that retribution,
Carl
but,
Tusok.
maybe not. He's already way up ahead anyway.
Brute
and
force.
him getting-
I
or
never.
being able to take that away from
I
Carl
don't think
TZ,
brute force
it
breastplate
just
Lancelot will ever
slows
work.
down Team Liquid a lot
I mean,
more, 'cause
will
even to this
ever
point,
work for
he's
pubs.
still way behind.
But I think in a
Kyrie.
setting
All
where it's a
members of
pro
Team Liquid are
match,
actually significantly
where
behind Onyx
you have a
ID,
Moskov
but
anyways to dish out the
the good
damage
thing for Team
eventually.
Liquid,
You have the
I feel,
Farsa.
is at least
That's
they're
how
able
it
to
works. But
hold
I believe
onto
in
their objectives, onto
in
their turrets.
RG,
They're not letting Onyx ID get
solo
any
plays,
of
you need to
these
go full
just
damage
yet,
so that you
but that might be
maximize your
what they
Lancelot.
could work
But
on
in a
next, because
team-based setting where everybody's
Onyx ID at
coordinated,
this
you have
point,
your
now that
other
they're ahead,
damage
they can feel
sources.
a
Yeah,
lot
brute
more
force
confident to just
breastplate
group up
definitely
together and find
works.
something.
And again, to go back to the point,
There are
of
so
the
much stunts
replay,
from Onyx ID,
when Onyx
and
are fighting in that
you have to
clock-up
remember, brute force
spot,
breastplate
like a
has
small
25%
choke point,
resilience
it becomes
now.
incredibly hard for Liquid
So in
because they're
combination
gonna
with
get CC'd
tough
constantly
boots,
by Kai, by Sans. Keyboy
which I
gets
think he does have the top
unlimited
boots
dashes,
now,
and their AoE
that
is
would be
ridiculous with
50%,
Savero.
right? So
Again, the Arlo with the
it's
final
like
slat,
having
just too much
resilience
AoE.
is like
You have
status
to try
resistance, right?
to fight Onyx in a big spot on the map. You don't want to be
Which
in those
kind of
clinch
gives
points.
us
Lippy's just pushing on the
merit
hill
to
now.
pick
Hey,
there you
brute
go.
force
Big
breastplate
turret
up
down below
for
for Onyx
Cartesi,
ID.
but
That kind of
I
reminds
do
me of
not
Kirk.
recommend that.
This is kind of
It
like how
needs-
he does or plays
It needs a
the
lot
Hilda.
of
But
coordination.
Yeah, I do agree. This is also why Team
So did
Liquid
Carl
has
TZ actually
or
go
was
for
forced to have
the
the
brute
Purify
force
on Sanji
breastplate?
and
I don't
Oheb
know.
with it. When things get too messy, it's almost a guaranteed way for Onyx ID to get the pick-offs because they can just layer
There
their
you
crowd
go.
controls after one
Very
another.
clean.
Sanji already uses the wings by wings.
So
and
you're
they can only
seeing
do so
Team
much,
Liquid,
get some information,
even when they're struggling like
every
this, they're
now
doing
and
their
then,
correct
they
movement.
can't really confidently go in
Going for the
the
split push.
contest as of
This is definitely something
moment.
that Onyx ID needs to think about. 2.8k gold
The one
lead
thing
will
we can
not
talk
matter
about
if your
Liquid's
side
fact
lanes
that
are
they
getting
have really
pushed
good clear. Lancelot,
constantly,
Farsa,
and if the
and
Moskov is
Moskov. So
able
they
to
have
get the
a plan
farm.
B here. If Onyx ID get a crazy lead, Onyx will still have to team fight their way into a
42 or
victory. Like,
43
there's no way they can
says,
just
okay.
purely siege
Yeah.
with this kind of composition. They're going to jump on Sanford.
Oh, look at
Oh
the
yeah,
lane
it's
CC. We
it's
just
actually not
mentioned it,
50.
but
Yeah,
there's
you're
also
right. It's not
somehow
50.
San-
It's at like
Sanford gets to
25-25. It's
walk
like
away, but
Yep.
yeah, 40. But
Onyx
yeah,
ID,
40 is.
they
Oh,
seem
okay.
to
Wow.
fear no one.
Good
Even
question from the
Sanford
crowd. Going in for the
looks
brute
or
force
can be
breastplate.
a target for
'Kay.
Onyx ID at this point. Even if
Alright.
you look at the items that Savero
Tough boots, brute
currently
force
has,
breastplate
just
for
needs one
resilience.
more item to complete that Trinity build.
Okay.
And you could
That
already
means a
expect
1
the
second
damage,
stun
his
probably will just be
potential to shred down
0.6
even the tankiest
seconds.
members of Team Liquid. To think that we
And a
already saw the
0.8
Blazing
knockup
do it
will just
too
be
once in this game, I
what,
believe, and
0.3,
it
so you can like
was
easily
already
pop your
dealing a
thorn
decent amount
grows.
of damage. So Team Liquid have to be very
Good,
careful
pretty
about
good,
this.
pretty good.
Sans goes in, bursts down. JP might actually
Yeah.
finish off the kill.
JP's
There's the counter
this is not a
predator
backshot
coming in
game,
from
well,
Sanji. Carl TZ,
understandably
he
so
doesn't
because it was
land the final
countered.
execution off
Carl,
the battle because he still
brute
has the
force
BMI,
breath. Oh no,
and
Keyboy
still
finishes it up.
finds him.
A mount down as he brings him
Keyboy
back.
dead,
Keyboy
but that's okay.
still getting the kill. And now Ludpi.
Kyrie got? Hello, Sanford will get the ultimate up. There you go. Oh, they baited him out. They baited him.
Walks up, Breath of the Ocean landing now with a knock-up too.
Oh,
Actually, the win for
Savero. Oh my god. Well done,
Be
my
able
man.
to make it out
Purify will
alive.
not save
Sans
Oheb here
Duo.
from Savero.
They have to walk away.
No flicker.
And as you've seen it, that Arlot.
Yo,
that
big.
was- I don't know.
Savero
if it was
locked
just a
in.
roam
Si
Arlot
bro ay locked
anymore.
in.
It literally had decent amount of damage too. It was the one able to get that last hit onto Carl TZ, dived in, took that risk, forced the fight even under the turret for Team Liquid, but yet again, JP, he could barely
Yeah.
move, he can't do anything with all these final slashes and Breaths of the Ocean.
Kyrie wants to go for more for the airstrike coming
Oh,
out. Keyboy goes for the
Sanji-
side, able to go for the stun now. Constantly
He just
putting
finds
it
good
down. Another
openings, but
vengeance on
it's
Kyrie.
really.
Jumps
Oh my
in.
god. Even Keyboy is already
Almost.
threatening
Maybe
for
get
a lot. Oh my God!
Saves the game for Liquid. That's
Oh,
a breath of fresh air.
God!
Okay, I apologize. That was a surprise.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is the
Too much of a
turnaround.
surprise from OHEB.
Team Liquid have found their
I
opening.
can't even
Team
recall if there
Liquid,
was anyone,
alright, so you're
who
looking at
gave out
Onyx ID, right? They have
information to him. But it
3.2k
was such
gold
a
lead right
well-timed
now.
spear of destruction,
But the
allowing
map
Team Liquid
actually,
to still stay in the game, although they
the
somehow
map actually favors
still
Team Liquid
are,
now.
no matter what you say,
Team Liquid
but
have found their
it
opening.
clearly has been
Team
under
Liquid have
control
found
for Onyx ID.
their
Now
win
they will
condition. I'm
attempt
telling
to
you.
take this mid lane
That
turret,
seems to be
but
like
there are
a
too much
bonus play,
members
but
from Onyx ID
by
trying
God,
to
that
keep it
already gave
together.
Team
And
Liquid
all the
so
while
much. I
this was
think this
happening,
lead might
I
go down to
I
1,000
did
probably.
not notice how well managed the bottom lane was for Team
God.
Liquid. So that was probably also something OHEB was able to do, and now
And
he's working on
Onyx
the other side
ID
of the map as well.
are gonna
3-hour power
crumble.
spike, 10 minutes
Look
and
at that,
47
easily
seconds to claim it. And this is looking good for
Oh my
OHEB. Looking good for
God.
Team Liquid too. They've bought a bit more time. Remember, Onyx ID
OHEB, happy
fighting
birthday
against the
to you,
clock here. The
my
composition
man.
should
Happy
get outscaled.
birthday.
Should.
What a shot.
Not sure. We'll see, because it should, right? The Farsa should have a better late game than the Kadita. Everyone, except for maybe the Claude, right? So it's a
Oh
battle
my
of who along in the
God.
game, and OHEB literally got them a get out of jail free
Okay,
card with that
3k gold
steal.
lead still for Onyx
And,
ID, but
Team
Team
Liquid at this
Liquid,
point have also probably realized that they should
and
be
I know it's
picking
weird for
where
me to
the
say
fights
that,
take
like
place.
it will really
Because in
sound
those
biased,
very
but I think Team
narrow
Liquid really have found their
spots, it's
opening because they
clearly
have survived the
Onyx
first 12
ID
minutes for sure.
who gets the advantage, and I think we talked about this
Lancelot
earlier
will get
too.
3
So now that
items,
they have a bit
or
more
4,
room to
3
move
damage
around the
items,
map,
1
decide on
defensive
where
item.
They will be choosing
Was
to
this like
engage
what,
Onyx
endless
ID, then
battle
they can
with
potentially be the ones
War
to
Axe,
position themselves
probably
first and not get
Malefic
taken by
War?
surprise as much by
No,
Sand. Still is a
yeah,
major
there's a lot of
threat to Team Liquid.
armor for
Can't
Onyx
deny the
ID.
fact that he is, but
So maybe that's
I
Maybe
think
that's a
that's another thing too. Like they have to be
valid hero
careful
to
on who they're
item to pick up.
letting or who they're assigning to check the brushes.
And then obviously the Moscow
members of Onyx
is a
ID,
problem for
because
all the members for Onyx
even
ID.
JP.
That's why I
can
feel
get
like the
bursted down,
Moscow
and we've
fourth
seen
pick for
it
Team Liquid is still pretty good.
happen a lot of times in this
Thought it
game.
should
So
be
that's something
banned,
Team Liquid
honestly.
definitely has to consider
But
in the
it's what it
upcoming
is.
seconds or minutes
If
of
you
this
side with either
game.
Onyx or Teal
But so
Pits
far it
bots,
seems like
yeah,
all they
there's really
want
no way for me, right?
is
No
just
way.
to manage the map
No way around
and
it.
the
But I
macro
feel
before
like
the next fight breaks out.
Yeah,
not
'cause they
kidding.
know
OHEB really
OHEB
saved this game.
OHEB's part in the bush. Spear of Misery baited out, and OHEB sent back to the base. So yeah, they
I know
that
it sounds so
OHEB is
weird for me
the
to
guy
say
that
with
can
just
make
one
things
play that
happen
could
right
be
now.
turned around
Clearing
like
out the
this,
side
but
lanes,
it's
appearing
just
in
the
fights,
nature of the
stealing
Moscow,
lords. Man's
of
can do
Lancelot
everything.
Moscow.
And that's why TLPH are gonna have to
Look
bank
at
on
Carl.
him,
Carl
at least
is-
for now, to continuously
Carl has 2
hold
deaths.
that way for them.
It's
If
2,
not,
2,
then
and
Onyx
1,
get a
and
free
carries
force
2,
there.
1, and 7.
Yeah.
But I would say Carl
And
TZ
now
has
it's
more
Onyx
farm.
slowly
Probably
approaching
now,
the
like more
Lord.
impact.
Might be the first ones to
And look at how
actually
deep the
position
lanes
set
could
up
be.
for this
Okay.
take. They know that
In comes
OHEB
the
has
fight.
just cleared the lane.
No
up
way
top.
OHEB
T-Boy
gets 2
is someone
steals,
you
right?
have to pay attention
Can
to,
OHEB
but
get 2
it's not
steals?
actually
Doesn't need
any
it.
other member they try
Actually
to go
jumps
for.
to the
It's Sanford
fight.
who they try to burst down. Sands will also get to receive the damage from the Fettered Airstrike. Ludwig
Carl.
trying to zone the other members, but Carl trying to fight Kyrie head on.
Kyrie gets
in
it.
terms of
Okay,
the
Savero, good
but
job.
Kyrie
All right.
actually wins it
Okay.
out.
OHEB, well
wins the
done.
red tree,
Carl!
Savero wipes the back. Carl gets a kill on Kai.
Okay.
But it's 3, 4,
Okay.
1. Lupi walking up the bush. Carl on the orange buff now as he goes in. Secures
Definitely
the orange
Onyx
buff. T-Boy
sided.
looking for the chase. Goes in. Able
Carl
to get the
TZ,
vengeance, but
masterclass.
that's about it. Only one. Carl should be able to escape.
Gets out.
He has
That's Mr.
all
Carl.
his skills intact for him to make it out alive, but can they still save the game? Final slash picker committed on the Sanford. There's the breath of the ocean. Chain CC all over again, and Savero with a free hit. There's still some build
Okay.
sustain, but it won't keep him safe. Phantom execution from
No way
Carl.
Carl defends this, right?
Jumps in
Oh
the
my
bunch and
god.
saves the day again. Feathered airstrike coming down to mid lane.
This
Base
Carl
turret
guy is
will
pretty good.
fall.
Oh.
That's an SOD landing.
Oh,
away.
oh,
Gets
what?
the Spear of Misery, pins him down.
Oh my
Sanford,
god.
T-Boy as
Oh
well.
my god.
JP's the one who gets the shutdown.
Oh, did you see that
Oh,
stun,
didn't
that
get a
spear?
kill, but TL get 2.
OHEB.
Okay, so
OHEB has his own
After
2-stop,
that-
dude.
Team Liquid have somehow still showed some
Carl.
signs of life. They're
Oh,
definitely fighting
Kyrie
for this.
getting
They
caught
want
by
to go for the
JP, Daddy
turrets. Two
Japes.
members, they see
Ludwig,
and
Mr.
feel the
50-50
damage
is
coming in
dead.
from Sakian.
Oh
But
my
he
god,
has
no
only
way.
one
Carl,
minute.
no way. They win it.
Carl TZ!
Oh
What
my
are you
god,
made of?
Carl.
7 seconds on Sands. Carl jumps in the base. We saw a comeback in
The
game
young
number
goat.
1. We see the Goat Shine in game number 2.
Dayangot! Baby Cakes duo making it work!
After time, proving why he's the greatest of all time. And this titanic matchup is forced into a game number 3.
Ang laking ipik to!
Frickin' TZ!
Oh my God, Carl!
Frickin'. It's...
Yeah, because if I said another word, I'd probably lose my job.
No, I was on you with that because of just how well he performed in this
Carl
game. And to
TZ,
think
God!
that he's been
my lord.
constantly bothered in the jungle for majority of the game. He just looks for that one opportunity
Baby
and
Cakes make it work,
opening
dude.
to turn things around.
That's great.
There's no other
This-
explanation, my man.
How
Okay.
could you, like, how could it be better? You cannot write this stuff. This is
Absolute
crazy,
cinema.
dude.
If okay, I
Oh
cannot
my
use
God,
my
Carl, do
left
so
hand.
easy,
Absolute
man.
cinema.
Carl Tuzo. Hey, I mean, that was already such a great start for Onyx ID.
Oh my
Did you
God,
see?
dude.
Okay. First of
Everyone
all,
does better from behind.
Oheb has his own Tusok.
The story of
With
this
its Spear of
game.
Misery.
The more you lose, the stronger you are.
Actually
the higher the
skewers
chances of you winning it.
Sans
yes,
and Ski Boy.
Onyx ID played such a great how to mess
Are you
up
kidding
Team
me?
Liquid game. All the crowd control, all the counter engage, and the fact that
Are
their
you
timings were
kidding
on
me?
point were Liquid.
No Marky
Just the
tonight.
way they were like,
Marky
"Man, why
is
can't we get a flow going? Why can't we
training
get in the
right
zone?"
now.
But then a siege, a push, and then Carl TZ
The Lord
happened.
Steal, that's a delay
The
to
Lord
that
Steal.
point too. Oh my
Big money
lord.
Oheb with a big money spear. It's one of those things that really, I get it. Why our community says sometimes I feel like, you know, our MLBB is a little bit too scripted, bro. You cannot write these things. These things are better than fiction.
Dude, it's actually crazy, but that's the case, yo.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is like, sometimes reality is weirder than fiction. We're seeing it here. Oh, dude, I'm so
Okay.
I'm out of
Oh
words.
my
I'm
God.
so speechless.
These
Oh,
upper
the guy
bracket
didn't
matches
oh
so
my
far,
God, and then-
they have absolutely delivered.
Unbelievable,
None of them
honestly. How can
have
you?
been a sweep. None of them have been a one-sided performance.
Yeah, the
Just
Lord
yet.
Steal from
It's weird
Oheb,
to think that
honestly.
we're literally seeing teams play better from behind, but
And it's funny because
well,
I
that's
kept
a huge development.
I kept
there.
highlighting
like
that Lord
teams
Steal, and then it ended up looking
are
really
good at
bad
playing
for Onyx.
you know,
Oh
like
my
an advantage,
God,
but
Carl
now
TZ.
they actually can set up for
Holy
more
crap!
and more comebacks. So
The
things
brute
are
force
really
breastplate
getting
helped him in the end.
competitive here in MSC 2025. I get it
That's
now. Oh,
It's weird. Savero probably did not have the wind of nature probably during that time.
You can see from game one, their game plan is so clear. They know
Unbelievable from
tendencies to be
TLPH.
overly aggressive, and they have been playing
The Baby Cakes
against that
duo.
so well. But if you leave just one or two
Holy crap, what a
crucial
series,
pieces
guys.
open for Liquid to turn things around, they'll be able to find a way.
We
to
are
turn things
surrounded
around.
by
Sanford
gods.
shut
This is
down in
real
this game.
MLBB.
JP leaning hard on utility. Sanji did what he could, but it was Oheb and Carl TZ who
This
popped up
is
just when you need them to.
how
I was gonna say,
MLBB should
I'm
be
pretty
played.
stupid to think that, like, oh man, the match one was so good. This might actually be better than match of the day. Oh, no. Oh my god.
we don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is amazing.
Is Chantel also
Look at this,
casting right
Again,
now
this
in the
is-
Tagalog broadcast?
Maybe you just don't want neutral objectives, chat.
Yeah.
Maybe just, you know.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can go for
Why is it like
replays now
this?
because
Second
my
time of the
PC
day
cannot
where
handle
they
it
like
because of this stream
significantly
relay.
Neutral
So, to
objectives
give you a hint, like,
somehow won it. And I think
This is a stream
speaks
replay.
for how the damage profile
So what happens is if I do
in our
go
meta
for
now, with
another
even way
streaming
more assassins
service,
available to turn
like if
things
I
around,
pop
that
another
little by
replay,
little
what will
we're
happen is that I will
really
lag
starting
so
to see when
badly.
there are assassins in the jungle, the emphasis of them being carries gets remagnified again. Like you get to see like, oh yes, one really crazy assassin play can carry you to a win even though you barely get objectives.
And majority of those crazy assassin plays came from a Lancelot so far.
Dude, Lancelot is cracked, especially
Yes.
Carl.
So there has to be something about the Lancelot now.
They made a skin for him. I mean, come on. There's a reason why. 828 gold per minute. Of course, this would have been an absolute crawl for a Moskov. Sanford just took almost 7,500 damage
Everything.
per minute. He took everything. Him and his mini longs as the glue.
Yeah, Kadita and
Because
Arlet.
of how
It's
well
like
Savero and
oh
Sans
my
played
god.
for Onyx in this one, really fulfilling their role incredibly well.
Absolute
It demanded
sinigang.
even more performance from the carries.
Let
of
me get some
Liquid,
food,
which-
guys.
Which happened.
It did.
It's crazy.
I was thinking it would have been, or it clearly looked like such a hard game for Sanji, but I think he too eventually found a way to deal with everything. It was just better timings, waiting for the opportunities which clearly Onyx could no longer cancel you out or something. And I feel like it happened a lot of times since Onyx felt super confident, so they were willing to use the final slashes onto JP, onto the other members. So that was like, okay, maybe I can use my feathered airstrike now. Maybe I can allow for our teams to fight back. And so, yeah, why are you
Fight back?
Because sometimes I just want to act things out, because like right now too, I'm at a loss of words for.
You don't need to explain yourself. We get it. It's completely fine. I'm pretty sure people back home are also acting it out alongside you are in this specific segment. As we look at the replay that's going on.
Oh my goodness.
Oheb is the low-key MVP for being able to do that, because that bought them so much time. But you could clearly see how Liquid were starting to do some on-the-fly adjustments. They were required to, because of how well Onyx, their man marking is so good. Their skill conversation is world class.
And it's also the fact that Oheb, again, the silent MVP, definitely, Carltese stole the show. But the fact that he also followed in to kill Sans and Lutpi in the mid lane. Carltese did all he could, but he would not be able to teleport in. The SOD landing meant that Oheb could, again, get those 2 kills that set up for this here. Oh, it was Keyboy and Sans, sorry, not Lutpi and Sans. Then, Onyx, I think at this point they were thinking, yo, we have such a big lead. There's no way we should even give them a turret, but they ended up giving them the game. They defended tier 1 a bit too much. Like, they committed onto that. And, hey, you make a small mistake even when you're ahead 4 or 5k gold against TL, they'll take it. They'll punish.
Yeah, usually in scenarios like that, you want to defend a little bit closer to tier 2.
Yes.
Because you're waiting for them to overcommit instead. But Onyx, I feel like that was them heating up a little bit. That was a little bit of overheat in the defensive mindset of like, you know, we're in the lead. I think we can handle this. Bam, they all just stood together and got taken out. Fantastic series yet again here for the qualification phases of the Group A matches for this 3rd day of MSC at EWC. And as we've talked about the matchup between Liquid and Onyx, let's put a little bit more focus on the Sky Kings of Indonesia, how multiple generations of them have showed up in the international stages. Of course, Generation 1, the MSC 2019 champions, the Kages, were they called?
The Kages.
Yeah. Generation 2, of course, at the cusp of becoming the first team to ever complete the Golden Road. And here at MLBB, they did so, almost did so, on the way to the M5 World Championship. They got the MSC 2023 champion. So what if another
Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3?
year, coming off of a championship year, this might be the year yet again for Onyx at MSC.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. You know, as an Indonesian myself, I would love to see the boys pick up another win. But, you know, they're up against monsters too. So at this point, it really comes down to just who's better. It's no longer about those, you know, the storylines are cool, but it's not about patterns anymore. It's about who's just better at MLBB,
Audio Technica
BPHS tapping their screen in the land of dawn.
Been with me for like 5 years now.
Not all roads lead to Carltese, but multiple dreams have been ended by Carltese. But this is still
5 years.
We're still in groups, we're still in knockouts. No one's getting eliminated today.
Almost 5 years.
Now heading into this game number 3, I think now we have to discuss about the Lancelot and the Assassin pickups and know how that is going to change the picture of the draft.
No, they just probably did not expect OM to be able to land that. It's so difficult to foresee actually.
Changing the tempo and just go, all right, let's just go Assassin versus Assassin again. Maybe not the Amon, although it was great, but you know, some really crazy stuff. But before that, it's time to watch a little thing that we've prepared for you.
Recalls happening left and right. The sky splits open as the Sky Kings descend at the arena.
I want to get a revenge for Onyx ID, and I think Kyrie is doing good now because of the Lancelot meta.
Oh.
Kalau yang TLPH yang gue dengar Sanji want to revenge, semua yang satu hal yang mau gue bilang ya kita juga ready buat balas dendam Sanji.
I think Carltese win because of the meta.
Carltese wins because of the meta. Nice.
They're both good players and mechanical players, so I think it's gonna be a intense match.
I think Carltese will win because he's the GOAT. Dia menang, tapi kita menang.
in stage we're like equal. Even if he's my GOAT, yeah, but if
May
we're
vision stand for
competing,
them,
we're
yeah.
all equal.
Sobrang
Bagay
consistent
din.
niya simula nang naging industry. Kahit naman dito sa Pinas, talagang kina-consider ko siya as one of the greatest. Kaya ang galing niya.
Good luck, Kyrie. I will invade your jungle.
Kyrie,
I will invade your jungle! Punish kay Boss James, Daddy James!
Hopefully, we give a good match.
EWC tong thing na to. The whole thing is EWC. So MSC at EWC. Pag sinabi nating EWC, MLBB, automatic MSC yun.
This match has been, especially on the stage right now with the words being exchanged, it all just comes from a place of mutual respect. They know how good each other are. They know how there are monsters on both teams that needs to be respected and played well against. So of course, we're getting full intensity, some of the best MLBB we've seen in a very long time. We always see a lot of great MLBB, but something about this is just so special. We're heading into game number 3 now, into the draft. We've talked about the jungles, assassins. We've talked about importance around the mid lane. Farsa seems to be like a pick right
how
now.
do English guys without being biased? Just react on the game itself. If you know enough about the game, and you speak with authority.
I agree. I think the Farsa is of
if
immense
you
value.
just
I thought the Farsa would actually be the
respect
first pick,
both
but turns out
teams
they
and
went
the
for
fan
Arlet, went for
bases,
the
there's
combo.
really
Again, Arlet Rome still not a big fan of it, even though
that's
did
where
a
it
good
becomes
job
easier.
on that.
Like
So
just
Fake
focus on
could
the
have been a
game,
bit
focus on
more-
who's
it could have been
winning,
better with,
who
again,
has
the
had the
Fredgen with
advantage or not
the aiming
whatsoever.
that. More damage
And
would have
understand that no matter what happens,
it out.
people will
Would
say
have
you're
done them
biased
a
no matter
bit
what
more. But
happens.
hey, it did give us game number 3 here. Oheb and Carl, we have to thank them for that, stealing the Lord, and Carl.
Alright,
doing
Onyx,
good things.
Onyx,
Fanny.
second pick.
So, I guess it will be pretty similar. Should be the 1-1 still in one of these bans, or particularly from Team Liquid Philippines.
I think TL.
It's interesting they took out the CC here immediately too, though.
Back to Zoke versus Fredrin, so Fredrin cannot
guessing
easily
we'll have to look
life
at the
steal.
other heroes which
Also good versus Zelda
haven't
probably.
been as open. The game 1 had the YSS.
Right now, yes, I'm on it.
Another one too.
Alright,
Onyx
let's
can
draft.
bat it out here. Regardless, there are still so many picks that are still open, but Hisunshin, Kalea, I'm looking at those two for Team Liquid.
I'm looking at Team Liquid to maybe take a page out of Mythic Seal's
No,
Arlet,
but YSS, I think, for Onyx.
I think the Lancelot is a very hot commodity, maybe the hottest commodity now, especially when the Arlet's banned out. There's no combo.
Oh.
Maybe even up against the Farsa, I'll take Lancelot over Farsa in that matchup.
I hope
think
Onyx
it's
just
easier
bans
for
out the
Lancelot to get to
1-1
Farsa.
actually.
So yeah, you really have to shut the Lancelot down early for him to not
Or
do
maybe
anything.
just ban.
Will they actually go
Lancelot?
for that
Do you
this
ban
time, though?
Lancelot?
I feel like we'll need a
Hisunshin
bit
and
more
Lancelot, is that
time
that's
to
weird.
set things up. By the way, I
Iba
love
ni
how JP
Hisunshin.
said, "I'll invade
But
your
if you open up the
jungle," but it
1-1,
happened, or
Team
the
Liquid
complete
will
opposite
first pick the
actually happened in
1-1.
game
Yeah.
number 2.
Maybe this time
They do
around
have
we'll get to
Farsa
see, Team
though,
Liquid
so
with a pick where
maybe
you can
they could
invade
go like Farsa,
the jungle
Aerithal against
a
the
little bit more
1-1.
consistently. You have to temper that
If
a
they
bit when you're
open
a
it up.
Baksha, because once your shield
I don't-
immunity's gone and you use that to
I
get
don't know
into
if
the
that is
jungle,
actually
it's like a
something that
long, slow walk
Yeb
back
is
to-
able,
okay, and you
Yeb
get to my
is
side of
willing
the
to take,
river, but, you
like
know,
when it comes
you're taking
to
so many hits.
just,
Let's see if it's gonna change things up, because there's
you know.
2 games in a row now we've seen JP on a Baksha.
Who do I support here? I support both.
Maybe 3 games in a
Team
row.
Liquid
Maybe
as a
Pulaken
Filipino and Onyx as my employer.
Because same hero all 3 games.
Yeah, but you could also see how much utility
Yeah,
the
TLPH
Revitalize brings to
did
the
not
table
give
for
me
the
a
team.
jersey.
How much time it can
I did not
buy,
ask for
especially
a
considering
jersey,
that they were up against
nor
a
did
lineup
they
that had a lot
offer.
of burst and ultimates
I think we just never
that
really
if you
talked
aren't
about
able
it.
to get
I
your
just so
target
happens I
out
have
quickly
on a
enough,
jersey.
Revitalize would be great for it. Again, we're just making sure our teams and players are set up for the best
I wish I have a
possible
TLPH
condition
jersey
to
actually.
play this game. Again, very important.
Because I like
Whoever wins this
Team Liquid as an
qualifies
organization
for the
overall.
knockout stages, and we'll be joining Mythic Seal. And then whoever loses will
What's
not get
happening? Is this a
eliminated, but
remake?
we'll have to face off against the winner of Virtus Pro versus Corinthians.
Yes.
This is literally the last
no.
qualification match for today. Oh, it's
Virtus
whoever
Pro,
loses
yeah.
here. Yeah, we'll go
Oh,
up
we'll see.
against whoever wins against Virtus Pro or Corinthians.
Yeah.
But this is indeed literally the last qualification match we'll be
Jacob-
seeing today.
Jacob
Those who lost
Idol Wolf. Alright,
earlier
shout out
and
sa'yo, Jake.
those or the team who will lose now at least still
Jacob.
get to stay in the tournament. But that's gonna change when we head into our last
Okay,
two matches.
here we
But
go.
going back, okay.
Okay. Juicing gets taken out, of course, from the strong priorities for a lot of the teams here.
Gisanchin or 1-1 is the trade.
Yep. As we wait for the bans
Onyx.
of the picks, I think it's a good time to remind our viewers how the pickings will work later on at the end of knockout. So the 2-0 teams will pick teams who have ended the group stages with a 2-1 record. So 2-0 teams pick from the pool of 2-1 teams.
TL does not want to go for the trade, so this is just a 1-1. You have to ban 1-1 now if you're Onyx, right?
Selection priority. So when the 2-0 teams start picking which
you don't need to ban
teams they wanna
Selena
go
here
up
because you
against
can
in the first round of
force.
knockouts, that order will be decided through fastest total game time.
They ban Kimi, so this is 1-1 for TLPH.
Gisanchin gets taken out.
But they, like I said, they have Farsa and Irithel. They can pick that up.
Or the Lancelot.
Or the Lancelot.
It's 1-1.
Or Lancelot.
Because they took out the wisest.
So this is like
anyway.
Farsa,
Usually
Lancelot.
on
I'm
Red's
saying for
side,
Onyx.
Right? Like the ban.
Farsa,
on the use of
Irithel,
shit.
Farsa.
Oh, right, the 1-1.
All right.
That was,
This is
often
scary.
banned out
This
because
is
the one that
really
ended up in the
risky
hands
for
of
Onyx, I
Vero
believe.
Now ends up in the hands of
Wanna go for
Volhead, a 1-1 that has a 100% win rate in MSC so far.
Oh.
Now I think for Onyx, this is a good pick by TL just because it confuses Onyx. They only
Irithel,
have two
Farsa.
picks
Maybe
here,
you
right?
pick up
Like,
Irithel third.
It's weird because if you want to go Farsa Lancelot, obvious prio.
Farsa.
If Phobius is still open, it could counter the
I
Lancelot.
want to go
and
for
just shut him
Irithel
down.
early.
But if you go
But you
Farsa
definitely need to get the
and something
Farsa.
else that's not Lancelot, that means it's a
Irithel
Lancelot
third
for
pick,
TL
then
too,
pick
and
up
maybe a
Lance
Phobius
second
there.
pick.
Yeah.
So that's why the only confirmed one
Or
is
maybe they
Farsa.
will just go
Now
Amon
they're really
eventually.
thinking about this, like what to go for. They go for the
Okay.
double counter on
So do
1-1.
yeah, you don't want to go
If you
Lancelot here
counter
because it's so greedy. You go
immediately
Fredrin for
picked
TLPH.
up. So could or
And maybe
should
get
he
the,
Lance here? I was worried about the Phobius too.
Because
I
there's
feel
no
like
CC, you can go for the
Yeah.
Phobius.
can still go up against the 1-1 on the left.
Or steal a Lapu Lapu.
Or yeah.
I'm
teams
thinking
that
about
can
stealing
pick
the
it up
Lapu Lapu here for
instead
TLPH.
themselves.
Because it's Lapu Lapu is actually
If it's not gonna be
really
Phobius
good
now,
versus
I'd
the
be quite
1-1.
surprised, but- they don't res. They're gonna go
No
for the
Arlot.
slow
Maybe
front back.
Akai
They wanna
actually
play
for TL.
around
No,
Ohad
they
with
don't
the
pick up
Fredrin in the
Akai.
jungle.
They do pick up the Lapu Lapu. But the problem here is that you expose yourself to Esmeralda. And Onyx is known to pick up
Playing for the 1-1 when they're loading
their
Farsa Irithel.
Lutpi hero
is
third pick.
very
If they're red
difficult.
side, it's a Lutpi
And
third
this
pick.
puts a lot of pressure into what the mid lane pick for Sanji will be later on. Because
Badang
this-
is Badang
so far,
good.
there's not a lot of hard catch
Esmeralda.
right away for this Irithel.
Akai. You can pick up Akai here for
It's sort of like a
Onyx.
slow front to
Actually.
back that they want to do, but they're up against so much burst.
Yeah,
and
Akai
Irithel, they
third pick
desperately need to
might
catch.
be
It's a huge gambit that
good.
might come back to bite them.
It's
And Onyx can just go Lance right now.
Esmeralda. Lancelot, do you want to pick up Lancelot against Lapu Lapu?
Esmeralda.
They do pick up the
first.
Esmeralda. It's
why
crazy.
have the answers been so straight to the point?
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
it's Yeb and RC, man.
Irithel to the 1-1, Lapu or Esmeralda to the Lapu Lapu, and it's been
There is
Onyx
really no other
answering
hero
these
for against the
so
Lapu
far.
Lapu. That's
Like,
why
answering these picks,
this
countering
is
these
why
picks.
I
Team Liquid
think
Philippines, it seems like they're drafting in a way
Esmeralda.
that's just
I was thinking
according
Esmeralda and
to
Akai.
whatever plan they had in mind
For Onyx.
heading into this game. So not
Akai
entirely
is
sure
a
they're
flex
fully
pick,
able to
obviously,
consider
and
the
you want to
lineup
pick
that
your
Onyx
flex
has
pick
right now, because the way it's
like
looking,
very
it's
early into your
looking
draft.
real good.
The Akai is very good
This
versus
Esmeralda
the
pick,
Fredrin.
along with the picks that they already have, they're already taking
I would
out,
say decent against the
Selena.
1-1
It's
because
sort of
even
like
though
Onyx
you have
trying to
free
bait Team
stacks,
Liquid Philippines into considering
you
even
can
pairing
tank
their lineup
the
with a
damage
low
from the
lead in the
1-1
mid lane.
actually for the
But considering they already have
Akai.
an Esmeralda and they take out
And
the Karita as
it's
well,
also, like I
they're
said, a
trying
flex
to
pick. Can be played in the
force
roam,
it,
can be
like,
played
go
in the
low, go
jungle.
low. And if that does happen,
But I felt like there's really no other hero in the lane that can match up against Lapu Lapu without Arlot.
Badang gets banned out.
Yeah, the
Kyrie
good
can still get
ban
his
of the
hands on
Badang. But
Hai.
I also thought the
That
Badang
was
will be
banned in
picked
game
here,
number
picked here
one
by
with the
Onyx.
Lancelot, so now it's open.
Hayabusa would be.
Do we even like the Akai for Onyx?
Formation, but it's a tight formation that has one overly aggressive diver in the Lapu Lapu.
Akai's so good versus
more damage into the 1-1 and
Fredrin.
the mid lane pick will
Can
be.
If they do get the Hayabusa, though, you'll have to
Or
consider
do we just go for an Amon
or
again?
Sanji. Although there's a lot
Do we
of
like Amon?
pressure on your pick.
It's hindi the Akai.
So from assassin to assassin, are we
Gatot,
actually going?
Gatot is good for
Utility.
TLPH in this scenario because he can dive with the back
like
lines.
right now
Maybe
for Onyx, they
Gatot and
feel,
Zetian for
We already
TLPH
counter your
for the
high
Farsa.
carry. Like, why should we go for more carries? We can just play for the Farsa and Irithel. If you want to play for 1-1, we'll double down
They
on our
can also
Farsa
play
Irithel instead of
Valentina
putting
in
new-
preparation
getting
for
new
maybe a
carries.
Hayabusa here for Onyx.
Okay. And
Yeah, Valentina is great
there we
versus
go.
great
I like the guy
against the
Patrick picked
Akai,
up.
right?
Actually
It's
would
so
have slotted
automatic.
in
Also
very
good
well
versus
for Onyx, but
Farsa.
Team Liquid pull it off away.
Hayabusa.
Spiky Boy, he can shuffle things up.
We
He
can go
still for
Matilda
the
route
pick-offs.
for
Could
Onyx.
actually be an
There's
Akai
still a
roam, too.
Kalea.
Yeah, it could be an
What?
Akai roam. Kalea's
We
still
can go
available
Matilda
here for
route
their
or
Brigida.
go assassin route.
Lots of
Like,
flexibility here.
Unless...
is Amon good? Is Amon good, guys, against the 1-1? Yeah, you cannot second skill the shard. Can you second skill the shards?
Take away or
I think you cannot, but doesn't matter. You can like ult and burst the 1-1. Hayabusa is also an option. Oh, the crazy mad lads. Going in for Amon!
Which fared very well in game 1. This is dangerous for the Valentina in 1-1. What's happening to you? She's spazzing out right now.
But guys,
sorry, because the Amon into the 1-1 is like...
Yes,
I
because
don't want it.
you don't have blink on 1-1. You're forced to go inspire. You only have dashes and that endless shard.
Yeah, the endless shards one-shots the 1-1 actually.
It's target. It's a target skill.
That Amon pick, which delivered big for Onyx in game 1, is now the final pick.
Okay,
that could potentially
what you get from
launch Onyx
Akai
into the
is
knockout stages.
it's good versus
But Team Liquid have a
Fredrin.
lineup
Fredrin
and
hates
they're
that
playing around
hero.
their big money gold laner in Oheb.
And
I'm
there
just
was a
excited
time
to
even
witness
where
this
it's like
Titanic. Game
Fredrin
number
versus
3, it's
Akai right in
Liquid and
the
Onyx.
jungle, but
We're at the climax point of the match of the day,
AA
ladies
Mon.
and gentlemen, here
Okay,
at
what you get
MSC
from the
2025
Akai
at the
is
Esports World Cup.
it's awkward for Lapu-Lapu to dive
We're on a
to the
sweet
backlines
game
because of
3.
the Akai.
Can he bring his team to the knockout stages, or will Onyx be able to prevail here?
But the
One last
Valentina though,
time,
that's a
welcome to the
very
Line of
good
Dawn
pick
for the
here
final game of the series
from
of the
TLPH
match
because
of the
having
day,
the Valentina
classic
ensures the
straight-to
Beyblade
matchup
battle,
of Onyx
which
versus
kind of
TL.
means that
It
we
has been such a
they
roller
actually
coaster
nullified
ride for the entire
the Akai pick
series.
because of this
And I
Valentina.
bet we're all
In
looking
terms of
forward
like
to see
overall
how it ends
presence,
here and who gets to qualify following Mythic
So-
Seals in the
and like I said,
knockout
Esmeralda,
stage.
there's really no other hero.
Yet
Like,
again,
tell me
we're
who else wins
surprised
against the
by
Lapu-Lapu?
sudden Akai roam
Obviously,
coming in
Arlat
from
is out of the
Keyboy,
picture because it
but
was banned.
you see the idea
Blue
again,
does not
you see
win.
the intention. It makes sense up against Team Liquid, who again we've previously mentioned in the
Esmeralda
draft clearly
can
want to
win
play
their crown.
around OHEB
So that's
on this 1-1.
also
And as you can see,
that's also bad.
he
You cannot
definitely
go
has no other way to
Phobius.
go than Inspire.
Before Phobius is the pick
So
versus the
hopefully
1-1,
he
but
gets
now
to
it's
keep
not.
himself safe because for sure the Amon in the later
Yeah.
of the game is going to be a huge problem. But
So
in
the
as
right
early as
idea
now,
for Onyx
actually,
ID is
I think
to
the bigger problems
hard
are the
counter
laning
Sanford because
matchups.
Sanford has been a problem for a long time, you know? Sanford has always been like the rock of Team Liquid. It's always been the consistent one, always been the win condition for TLPH in many iterations of TLPH. So hard countering the Sanford hero makes a lot of sense to me, especially because it's also Loot P, Mr. 50-50. I would say like you always have to win the matchup. The CC was banned here in this game, by the way. Yuzong.
So we're seeing
the
need for
Yuzong
the
could have
Inspire to be
worked.
available.
Terizla, by the way, would also
clearly
have
an
been
escape
a good
mechanism,
pickup.
but also a way
But
for him
there
to
was
survive
1-1
because you amplify
for
your
TLPH.
lifesteal
And
once you get
yeah.
hold of your Inspire. This is going to be an immediate
Team Liquid wins
burst
that
on the
no matter what
turtle
happens.
for Team Liquid.
But
So
Irithel, you know, against the 1-1, it's like
maybe they feel like they don't need to do much just yet.
Yeah.
It's a clear advantage for them lineup-wise anyway.
Oh
and
my God.
Even wherever you look at the
okay.
map.
Oh,
There's no real
Sans.
reason to, force
Dude,
out neutral
Sans is great.
objectives when you can't, when you're in a position where you're not strong enough.
But
This is the thing about the
honestly,
Akai
because
role.
of Sanji,
You
this
are
means
very
that
good. I
Carl
think
TZ will
Turtle
have
2 onwards.
a
Turtle 1
will
pretty mid,
definitely
pretty bad, actually.
have a good
'Cause
time.
without the
Now,
ultimate,
before
you're
without
useless.
the
Straight up on the Akai, you need that
without the
ultimate.
Valentina,
Especially up against
the
Valentino,
Akai
who can
just
steal it
threatens
away
the
once he gets level
Fredrin
4
so
for
much,
Turtle
but
1.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think the only thing
Thursday is a good
personally
pick 'cause
do
it's a
like about
CC.
the Akai in the early stages, the game 2 is
Arlet
the
CC
amount of
YZ.
damage he can actually
Yeah.
bring out.
But Arlet and
Against
CC were banned
anyone
in
who
yeah.
he
YZ,
sees
yeah,
on the
you're
map,
right,
but
guys. Maybe
from
CC,
Team
maybe
Liquid,
Yuzong
I
could have
feel like they
worked
just
for Onyx
are
ID.
very cautious about where they position themselves at this point.
But I think Esmeralda is just a
very
hard counter.
important for them to get through the laning stage because
And it
they're
also
clearly playing
all right.
at
So
a
the
disadvantage.
difference
You
between
see how
Esmeralda and
Sanford is
Yuzong, although they
clearly
both,
dominated here by
I mean,
Luke
Yuzong
Steve,
can
and it's
actually
great to see
counter
that
like
he's actually
Uranus, like Lapu-Lapu
keeping up in terms
whatsoever.
of EXP.
But
He got to
Yuzong
level
needs to
6
be
first
in the
even,
fight.
up against
Esmeralda
Luke
can
Steve,
split
Esmeralda,
for a
but
bit.
no action
If
happening
you
just
went
yet.
for
Sanji, though, really low.
You can actually like go side lanes, right? If you're Esmeralda, you can be a sustain hero. Whereas Yuzong just always needs to be in the fights. Always has to be there to start the team fight whatsoever.
But it will be faster for Sans. Pull yourself together.
What you exert side lane pressure if you are playing Esmeralda.
No heavy spins,
Edith also
just
the
yet
same thing with Yuzhong.
from
Edith needs to be in the
So,
fights. Esmeralda
that's
can be
something we're
after the
also
fight
looking
breaks out. That's why
forward to see
also
in the coming
Onyx
matches.
ID went for a hard tank like the Akai, so that there is always someone to peel for the team at many stages of the game. Esmeralda gives you side lane pressure, unlike Yuzhong or Edith.
All for himself. All over again. Onyx
But yeah, Esmeralda can just apply split push
nearby,
pressure.
but Sanford and Sanji,
Oh
San
wow!
duo.
Sanji, what a god!
First blood. They also look for Sanji on the other
Oh,
side
what a
of the
disaster
map,
from
and
Onyx.
Carl TZ
What a
gets
disaster
the
for
turtle.
Onyx, and it's because of Sans and Sapero just, you know, being literally sitting duck. 100% a mistake from Sapero.
No kill on Oheb just yet, but yeah, crazy pick from Sanji. Knows that Sapero doesn't have Purify. Could have been greedy on his part, but he kind of needs it too. He needs that mobility up against this kind of composition that wants to dive on him.
Yeah.
But Onyx will just play slow.
Saber level 4, obviously, that's the way to go.
Used the heavy spin in that spot, which denied Onyx of whatever the intentions they had
Team Liquid
of
now
wanting
on
to
the
contest for that objective.
driver's
And this is a
seat.
pretty interesting take to.
Right,
or
they
in
have
terms
taken
of
the
our
wheel now.
expectations, looking at the draft,
And now
because
even
Team
Sanford has
Liquid,
better
after
farm
those two
compared to the
objectives,
Esmeralda because of 2
even without
turtles.
a massive
Obviously,
team
1
fight
kill and
breaking
1
out just
assist.
yet in this game, they've already established and secured the lead for themselves.
Ooh. JP walked up, trying to go for the taunt.
Yeah.
Now for Liquid, it's again just
I think the
waiting game.
Valentina
They know
really
that they are
shook
very strong
Onyx
around
ID
team
here.
fights
I
when it
really
comes to
like that
neutral
pick from
objectives
Team Liquid because it again
they also
nullifies the
have
Akai.
ult, right? It's
Impact
not
of the
just
Akai.
Kibo who has the Akai ult, and Sanji knows that that is
Sans went for
the more
penetration
important
boots now.
ult to take over the
That's
Feather
interesting.
Airstrike. And man, even without the Feather Airstrike, almost got a solo on Sans.
Our
Sanji,
mid-laners
oh my
are
god.
very
Now Sanji have just
aggressive
showed us.
in this game.
I've always said,
seems like they see no one else
a lot
but
of people already
themselves.
asked me in my previous streams, like, who's the best mage out there? Sanji just made a case for himself.
Sanji too.
Oh my god,
nearby
Lutpi.
if ever they needed help, but they
Onyx
didn't
ID
need
are
help
again
anymore.
discombobulated.
Sanford does enough damage, especially
Oh
when
my
Carl TZ is there
god,
to
look at
pin Lutpi
dude.
down. Kairo's gonna walk up. Sanji sees it, runs away. Clean game for TLPH. Are really winning Keyboy.
Oh, that's a
Savera does not have the
catch onto
damage.
two
yet.
members.
Oh
The
my
Carl TZ
god.
goes in,
Oh,
energy
he gets
onto
stunned.
the AOG from
Savero,
JP.
dude, what are you
and
doing,
finally
honestly?
finds Keyboy, endless shot.
Oh!
Clean up Sanji, but
Sanji
he
with extra
dodges it. Now
extra
Sanford
tankiness,
gets
dude.
onto Kyrie.
The ult,
6-0.
Brave Smite. Oh,
Kill score for
Brave
Team
Smite.
Liquid.
But yeah, the flicker.
TLPH got the lead early, and they're running with it.
No.
They're running Onyx ID
This
down.
is bad.
Even in the counter matchup for Savero, yes, he counters the
What a
1-1.
disa- oh
What
my
is he
god.
going to do
What's happening?
against the CC of Team Liquid, the jump constant ones? You saw him locked down. He
Okay.
got out of the first CC, then the AOG from GP
The
locked him
Valentina
down
pick really
again.
destroyed. Why Amon
You
for
beat the 1-1 through mobility, but what can you
was
do
used
when
for
your
the 1-1.
mobility is severely
They needed an
halted
assassin
by
for the
Team
1-1.
Liquid's CC? We're seeing the old stampede of the past.
Yeah. This does remind us of the Liquid Stampede.
Checkmate, bro.
That signature playstyle you know of the cavalry, and it's not
Sanji
looking too
over
good
right
for
now
Savero
we
that
are
we
seeing
mentioned.
in this
0-0
battle
on
Sanji versus Sans,
Irithel
dude.
for a supposedly winning
The entire
lane
series
matchup.
actually.
So
Sanji
it's gonna take a lot more time for him to actually rack up
Sanji
on those
is
items on those goals. He's actually
playing so well
2K
the entire series.
behind Oheb in this point of the game. So we clearly see how
Oh
Team
my
Liquid have
god,
been able
3
to
items
play
for the
around this
1-1.
lineup. That
2 items for the Irithel. This is
that sprint was also
this is
used a couple of
so
times, but
this is
not
unlike
even the
game 1
sprint
where
was
it's
enough to
actually
keep it
winnable.
safe. No, oh, another heavy spin
Oh,
coming in
Keyboy,
from Keyboy
it's
might
JP.
actually get the kill onto
Yeah.
JP, and on the other hand, Sanji, the
Not
actually
worth it.
find
Lutpi's
Lutpi.
dead.
There's the crossbow of Tang, however.
Oh
and
my god.
Keyboy too.
Oheb might have
He will
overstepped here.
find himself
He's safe.
taken down by
Kari does
Oheb.
not have does have the ult
It's
actually,
actually
but
pretty dangerous.
no
There. Kairo's
shards.
back up now. TL with a massive win again. Ooh.
Okay, good dodge.
Dude, it's almost like he sees Kai.
But the Kyrie's purple is... Oh my god!
It's like an automatic
Oh.
trigger on the bravest fighter. Sanji no dodges there.
Oh, okay. Sans, well done. But you lost your purple, Kai.
We're seeing so many battles across the board.
And
This
you
is
also lost the
6,000
map
gold
because of
for
that.
TL, but Onyx are somehow
While that was
still
happening, Oheb was
fighting
farming
back, making
bottom
it
lane.
close sometimes. Oheb again. But he went for the crossbow tank, was close.
Kartizi. Oh my god, Samir is always getting
just in
caught.
time there. But Carl's just too tank. He can do whatever he wants
Carl.
He doesn't
right now.
care.
He can do gold things.
He can do gold things. He can use the energy.
Can do good
on
things.
any
Good evening.
target he sees, and Onyx ID.
Chi-Chi merchant, right? No Chi-Chi, no win. No CC, no win.
As to why.
Here we go. Amon's appearance at MSC. Amon currently posts a 71% win rate in 7 games throughout MSC history. Two of those what?
We're from Kyrie.
We're from Kai.
And
All
a
right.
100% win rate.
Well, that could be the end of the 100% win
That
rate
could
for
be the
Kai as
end.
TL secure the Lord. First Lord of the game over to TL. So far, all the objectives going to TL.
There's
Wait.
something going on between these mid laners.
Oh, we know there's something going on. They've had something going on since M4. It's been a long time
Since
rivalry
M4.
between these two.
Sanji on
Yeah,
this
Sanji versus
Valentina.
Ed since M4.
He finds Sans
Sanji
the
and
first time,
Sans
and
always
whenever
faces
Sans
up, right?
has his eyes
Crazy.
set on Sanji, he risks, he burns the fettered airstrike. Even the flicker at times, he willingly does all that because I do feel like Sanji too has been a very important factor in the game in the way they're able to carry out their team fights despite that disadvantage we've been talking about in terms of the draft. Because whatever Sanji does, it's always the heavy spin that turns things around for Team Liquid. It's always that counter engage coming in from them that somehow wins them the fight.
Third pick
But the
Esmeralda,
holy
boys.
shields are about to go down.
And it will go down to the bottom lane, defending from the Lord.
So, like I
Now
said,
the
it's
mid
not
lane,
like
TL
it's like
capitalizing
not
on
like
that,
game number 1
pushing it in.
where there
Onyx
is
doing a good job at holding the wave from hitting the
there's a
holy
clear win
shield.
condition in the late game.
And comes back to TL again, playing things
Because
super
this
slow.
time
Look at the
it's
goal difference by
Irithel.
SMB, 8.5k for TL. So
But in a
really
way,
no unnecessary risks needed.
the 1-1 is still.
For TL, they can just constantly
I
dive
think
in.
the Team
Sanford,
Liquid
Famous
has
Fighter.
better late game just
This
because of the
could be a
1-1.
successful attempt.
At the same
Actually
time, though,
just
they have to be
goes
careful,
away
but
and tries to
they
disengage,
also have
but
Sanji
Kartizi, he
to
does seem
provide
like
the
he
damage.
actually wants more. And that's
Always
the
just
thing.
copying
Team
Keyboy.
Liquid, now that
My
they're
God,
in
what
this
a pick.
position, they cannot afford to make any mistakes similar to the
Thank you,
previous
Gerald
games,
Arsen.
similar
Thank
to
you
what
so
they've been
much.
doing in
You are
MPL
great.
Philippines
You're a
season
legend.
15. And speaking of that, they find out
Yeah.
it's Lumpy.
Mr. 50-50.
Where did Lumpy go? Team
0-3.
Liquid, they snatched him. They put him in his pocket. Where did he go? Dude, that's the tankiest dude on the team, right? That's Esmeralda, right?
Esmeralda, right?
Okay, I guess Keyboy's tankier, but
On a 0-3.
0-3, yeah. Oh.
Okay. On a 0-3, and the matchup was against a Lapu-Lapu. So this should have been an okay situation for Loot B, but the manner in which Team Liquid just carried it out through pure macro decision-making in the early stages of the game. This is really impressive from the Cavalry.
Incredibly impressive, and for Team Liquid, they also
Ford
have
also
learned from
threatens the
game
Far
one.
Side. That's why I
It
felt
was a bit
like
too
it's
scrappy despite the lead, so they toned it down. We know TL are a very aggressive team.
It makes me
yes,
think that Lancelot
but
would
like
have
they
been
said in the
really
interview,
good.
what they
Really, but then
shine
again, there's
most
the
with
presence
is
of the
early
Fredrin.
game aggression into macro
But this
plays,
fourth pick,
utilizing
Akai,
that lead
ugh.
to just win it out.
Should
Simple.
they have just
So
banned
here,
out
Team Liquid are
Valen?
doing exactly that.
Could have
They
been just
are
Valen
en
and
route to closing
Valen
this
Selena as
game,
the
and
bans.
the only shot that Onyx have at
In
coming
fact,
back,
they might
with
not.
a 10,000 goal lead on Team
Ah, that's the
Liquid,
thing, right?
really would
Valentina is
just
not
be
a
on liquid
meta
mistake.
pick right
I
now. That's probably why
cannot see
Onyx
Onyx
didn't
even
even think
forcing
about
out
banning it. They
big
just
plays
banned out the
anymore.
Selena.
It's a passive
Felt like they have
roam
tools
pick
against
on
the Selena in this
Keyboy.
game.
And not
What
much
is this?
engage on XP. Sanford!
Oh, goes
Okay.
for Savero, forces the heavy crossbow, but the stun lands onto Lutfi still. This time around, though, they won't be able to burst him down like a while ago.
Yeah.
So Onyx ID will still have all 5 members for this upcoming
There's really
defense.
no damage against Carl now.
Here we
Went
go.
for the concussive blast, by the way.
11,000 goal lead building up. Liquid Stampede running
There,
wild.
I think yes.
on Onyx ID
I
here.
personally believe that it will take a
Really
massive
walks up
blunder
the
from
face,
Team
dashes
Liquid
forward,
for them to lose this
flashes
game.
Onyx with damage. And the Lord is
There's nothing
still
that Onyx
coming
ID
in.
can
TL. Let's see what
actively do to force
how
a
they
mistake
decide
here.
to
But
tackle this siege. What kind of
and I'm only saying
manipulations
that
did they
because
end
Team
up doing?
Liquid
Is it
is a
just gonna be
champion
three-way?
team.
No.
You know,
I think it's a
they
hold
had
on
Daddy
bot. Yeah,
Japes.
slow push on bot as they push
They have
in
Carl.
mid and top first. Let's see how this works out.
Yeah. They're gonna sync up the
Yeah.
waves, and they all have their utilities and battle spells intact. So Onyx ID
Sans is
will
also
have-
win
will have to
condition
be
in a
very
way that he
particular in how
needs
they
to
defend this,
be
but
there to
Kyrie,
save his team. Oh no, Kyrie dead. Not even much damage of the Sanford. Look at them. Look, everybody's just surviving.
Keyboy somehow keeps himself alive,
And they still have the
but not
1-1
even the
right
damage
now.
from
And now
Severos
Carl is
enough.
threatening.
Sanford,
We need Kyrie for the kill. And yeah, this is over.
Oh, will they still actually try to fight this? Because even right under the base, the cavalry won't let up.
Oh my
and this
god.
might just be it.
Yeah.
As Team Liquid
Team Liquid to the playoffs.
win.
The Liquid Stampede is back.
Wow.
Liquid
Well
with a
done,
win,
actually.
a
Well
first
done.
Sweep up against their bitter rivals.
Disastrous early game, actually.
First game with a comeback, second game another comeback, but for the side of Liquid,
The Valentina
all
was the pick that
smiles
sealed the
for
deal
the
for me,
cavalry
honestly.
here. And Onyx will be sent down to the
What a
lower
great
brackets to battle for a qualification to knockout stage.
And Sanji picking up
Game, set,
Sabero very
Cavalry
early.
takes the series. A titanic matchup. And yes,
Titanic
spicy
matchup.
as they are, sportsmanship at the end of the day, they know how good both of them are, and they just really
This
wanna
one,
show
look at that.
their best.
Why
And in the
is
end,
he
it was Team
exposed
Liquid
like
with their
that?
best foot forward in
You
their
don't have a
last game,
Matilda.
and it feels like a character arc for Team Liquid indeed, because they've learned from the mistakes of game
And there's
one
like
even the
flicker
mistakes
and
of game
flicker
number
ult
two,
from
despite
Sanji.
having losing matchups in both side lanes.
Yeah.
They stuck out with good decision making and macro.
This is a different version of playing from behind.
Oh, dude.
There was no behind at all for TL. They all the way from the start just won it out, and it was
Sabero just,
beautifully done here. Really
Should
gives us a
have
glimpse of the
ulted early,
M4
honestly.
Echo form, right? Like the Liquid Stampede, it just stomped
So
from the early
weird.
game towards the end.
Even oh
and
god,
dude, Sanford
played.
Alapo,
He played
oh
the.
my, come on,
That was
bro.
a
Did you
really
see
bad
that? Like,
Matilda
Kai
game.
was walking up, trying to be
I
like,
mean,
yo,
sorry,
what's up, man?
really
4v1.
bad Earthel gameplay. If
Sanford
Marky
took the
played
Raven
this,
Spider.
Yeah, and
I'm
that
telling
was a
you.
Lapu-Lapu that was struggling.
Do you
against
agree with me, Chad? If
Esmeralda.
Marky played
But
this
everything changed
Earthel,
when Onyx ID decided to
things will
pull
be
the trigger
different.
on a 5-man rotation to the middle of the map, to the objective, and then they
Oh
were
my
punished.
God.
Before we continue talking about it, we have it
But
with Carl Teasy, the young
we
goat on
have
stage.
one Filipino team in the playoffs. That's what we know. Okay. All right. This is my goat. My goat with a mic.
To secure
Let's go.
knockouts. Carl, how does it feel right
The
now?
mic
Is this
goat,
something
the mic
normal
goat.
for you?
It still feels normal, but it's Onyx, so I feel really good.
You feel really good. I mean, we were hearing it, right? A lot of battle cries, a lot of shouts, even from game number 1. What was going on there?
We just made a little mistake on the game 1 and we bounced back.
Okay, so a little mistake in game number 1, bounce back. Was the Amon a surprise pick for you, or did you see that coming?
Yeah, it's a surprise pick, but it gave us a really hard time, so I might consider trying it, maybe.
Ooh, a Mon pick for Carl Teasy. I guess we're waiting here. Now, a lot of people have started making comparisons. Kyrie versus Carl Teasy. And now the big debate is the face of MLBB. So with this win, does this make you, Carl Teasy, the face of MLBB now?
He is.
I think not yet, but I want to be the face of MLBB, maybe winning MSC.
Winning MSC to complete the cabinet?
Oh man.
Okay, it looks like you're on the way, already securing the knockouts. So how were you able to bounce back from game number 1 to game number 2? Because, I mean, looking at the players earlier on, I think Oheb was feeling a little bit down too.
On game 1, he made a mistake on the Lord, but his game 2 Moskov, the spear, really made us bounce back and give us
I'm right.
energy and hype because
I'm
of his
right.
steal.
Oh, is that why you guys
That
were
spear
screaming?
is important.
Because of his steal, that was really crucial.
See?
Crucial,
Told you, boys.
steal. Is it true that he's not feeling well?
He's saying he's not breathing well, but I don't know why. Ever since we came to Riyadh, maybe because of the weather.
Okay, get well soon, Oheb. And I bet he's really happy celebrating right now. So at this point, Onyx could possibly go 2-1.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about MSC this year is
Michael Jordan of
since you move
MLBB.
forward, you guys get to pick who you are going up against. Is Onyx a possible pick that you might want to go for again?
It's one of the picks, but I want to fight other stronger team.
Stronger teams.
Another stronger team.
Who are we talking about here?
I think Onyx, PH, and SRG. Also RQ.
RRQ. What about Aurora? What do you think about Aurora Turkey right now? Because they made a huge upset yesterday.
Yeah, also them. I don't want to fight them because they're so annoying to play against.
Okay. All right. They're annoying to go up against. So once again, congratulations, the young GOAT. We're going to throw it over back to our casters and good luck in the knockouts.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So, boys, what a nice series. I think I will have to rest now, as you know, this is bringing me so much pain. I can think properly, but also I will need to regroup with my team and prepare some information for obviously this after this game. It's also important. Okay.
This was such a
so the question is, what is the next
this was
step
even with the
now?
lineup
Thank you so much, actually. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. That's always my goal here.
Really that advantageous even on the
Oh,
side lanes
so
itself.
Onyx will not face SRG.
Clearly-
It's Onyx.
Clearly, maybe we can answer the question
Hey,
now. If
it's
is the
VP
meta
versus
now.
Corinthians.
Yeah.
And it does look like it is.
Yeah, he got to shine with an assassin in the series,
Hey,
which is
wait.
Lancelot, and then even with a championship-winning Fredrin, world
So I don't know if this is real. Let me see. Wait. Okay. So yeah, if you're watching here, so if we're seeing this properly, this should be. So it's not Onyx versus SRG, it's Onyx versus VP Corinthians, which then makes them advance to the knockout stage. Oh wait. Huh? And then this is I believe that the knockout stages are draw where 2-0 teams will choose. So Team Liquid will choose between SRG, CFU, Onyx, or I hope Team Liquid picks this one. Whoever wins this, probably. Yeah. So I think that will be I think they will choose between the two. So TLPH will choose between the winners of this. I hope TLPH does not pick up Onyx. And then I hope that, yeah, somewhere along those. But anyways, never mind. Doesn't matter. What we do know is that it's Onyx versus Corinthians or VP later on. So we'll see how that goes. And then Onyx, that will be Homeboys versus Team Spirit loser. Okay. So it's not Rora RQ loser. All right. Very well. I hope that you enjoyed. So it's not a rematch of the lower bracket apparently. So it's totally different, boys. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, who wins the 2-0 wins the 2-1. I just hope that, of course, TL and Mythic Seal, right? They're like 2-0, and they probably will choose the 2-1 winners here, like here in this lower bracket quarterfinals between Team Flash, DFYG, 77 Onyx Philippines. Hopefully that's not us. Hopefully Team Liquid does not choose Onyx Philippines. Hopefully, because we want the PH finals, obviously. Yeah. So, yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed that. For now, I'm gonna be taking a rest. Let me know what you liked from the stream and what you didn't like. Yeah, but that's it. Goodbye and thank you. I love you all. Goodbye. Good night.